Okay, we are going. It took it a while to start loading, though, for some reason.
Let's see what kind of luck I have tonight.
Oh, yes, luck.
Bad luck.
Yo. Oh yeah, I should mention that now that Dunk isn't going to be joining us for these games anymore because he had a lot to do with school. So unfortunately, he won't be able to join.
Which character was he? Dragon Ball.
Ravorakas.
Dragon Ball.
Yeah. But I'm gonna see what I'll do about finding a possible replacement. Maybe. We'll see.
Looks like I'm gonna have some really abysmal luck today.
So which classes do we have?
We only have one tank now.
2 tanks.
Oh, Paladin and Fire.
Isn't Ymir technically a tank as well?
Ymir's tanky as shit.
Yeah.
And then there's
right.
obviously Tidye.
Yep, just hide behind the fairy.
Just the Goliath hiding behind the fairy.
As long as there's someone near me, I'll always have advantage. Well, I won't always have advantage, but I'll always get sneak attack.
Oh, holy shit, I can actually hear the music for once. I usually can't hear the music when somebody plays it on Roll20.
What music? Where? What? When? Why?
The music they started
Oh,
playing.
it's playing now. It's just very
Roll20.
quiet. Hang on, I'll get that sorted.
It's really like this song, especially, is pretty quiet.
It's not too quiet for me, I'd say it's a good volume.
It's just because I generally put it down low because otherwise it may end up getting picked up by my microphone at the same time. But it's a good level now.
Already.
Yeah, I'm good to go.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah, I'm good.
So, where we left off last time, the wood elf Enthana had made her way to the city of Farnborough to find out some things about a corruption spreading throughout the region. In the city, she visited a shop or two, and eventually met up with Tidye, a fairy who is currently employed as a guard in the town, or in the city. Making their way to the Temple of the Wild Mother, they were followed by the Tiefling in Disguise, later revealed to be known as Alex, or Alyxius. And after heading over to the tavern after getting a tip about some other individuals trying to achieve the same goal, they met up with the Goliath Ymir and the Dragonborn Ravorakas. After a bit of drinking and Enthana throwing up on the floor. No, wait. Yeah, it was Enthana, was it? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah.
They made their way out of the tavern where a small child came running toward you guys and told you of a strange being they saw while playing with their friends. You decided to follow the child and go investigate. And that is where we pick up now. You're being led by this child toward the lower portions of the city. So, what would you like to do?
Just go to where he's taken us, I guess.
Yep, I'm technically still being dragged along by the child, as much as their tiny little arms can.
And the child's kind of pulling at your cloak, dragging you along, following the big road that leads down into the Wisseep, the lower portions of the city. You eventually get down to the Wisseep market, where you had previously gone to the apothecary. But this time, you're led into one of the smaller alleyways, further into the city.
So not the alley that Tidye pulled me down previously, then?
No, it's a different alley. It's more. It's a different alley.
Alright, guys, I had to have my thing muted. What happened?
Oh gosh! We're still following the child.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Oh, and also Dunk is busy with school, so they're not able to join us anymore as well.
Aw.
So we lost our Dragonborn, sadly.
Do we need another person at all?
Thinking about it, we might.
Well, thinking about it, every group has got 4 people in it. We may be fine.
Yeah.
Okay, I was just curious.
Yeah, no worries.
So down another alleyway.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my divine sense to detect good and evil.
So that's good and evil.
Yeah.
As you enter the alleyway, or after you've been walking for a bit? Because
Probably as we go into it.
okay, how long does that last?
It says until the end of your next turn, so I guess like 6 seconds.
6 seconds. All right.
It's just like a probably quick scan, probably type thing.
You get very faint readings as you enter. Just flashes or hints of. You can sense any fiend, celestial or undead creature, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Let me just double check that real quick.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you don't notice any individual. You don't notice any specific creature, but you notice some strange demonic magic or energy. Just small portions of the surrounding area is filled with this energy. But you can't really make out where it comes from.
Okay.
Can I make a quick perception check to see if
Sure.
there's anything that I could see? Is it particularly dark?
We'll see.
Because my
It's-
dark vision would allow me to see better than most.
Yeah. It's getting pretty late. It's not pitch black out, but it's getting towards the evening.
Hey, I'm sorry. Before you continue, are we starting to lose track of this child, or does this child lead us
Oh,
somewhere?
the child's still holding on to my cloak.
We're just following where this child is going, like leading us to.
Pretty much. I'd like to do, like I said, I'd like to do a quick perception check with
Yeah.
my
Okay.
dark vision.
Okay.
Can I insight check this child?
Sure. Roll an insight check.
I'm going to give myself guidance too. So 16.
16. Child seems from the interaction you had before. The child seems generally concerned and a bit scared, but is gonna show you where.
Okay. Just making sure this isn't a trap.
Yeah.
I rolled an 18 plus a 5, so that's 23 on perception.
Defeat for perception. I mean, you don't notice anything out of the ordinary. This is what you would imagine the slums or lower part of the city would look like. And the child just leads you through, like, you go down the first alleyway, and then you cut off to a smaller one. And then you kind of just go through this labyrinth of paths. Until you come to a bigger alleyway in between, or behind some, that goes in behind some houses. And the child kind of looks up at you and says, It's in there. I saw it."
I kneel down next to the child and ask, was there more than one, or is it just the one of them?
The child responds with, I just saw one of them.
Were they big? Was he big?
He's bigger than me.
Bigger than me?
The boy looks up at you with, still a bit intimidated by the big presence of you. And says, "No, it was a bit smaller than you."
Would it be smaller than myself?
It's roughly your size.
So just over there then, yes?
Yeah, it's in there. I saw it.
Can I roll for another perception check?
Yes, go for it.
What is he pointing to? Is it just like another alley, or is it like a building?
He's pointing down an alley leading in between two buildings that looks like there isn't like an exit or anything to a house there. It's just an alleyway.
Okay.
That's going to be a 7 with a 2 on the roll.
So
That's a very bad roll.
I mean, again, you don't notice anything very out of the ordinary. It's a general, just low city alleyway.
I go see, and Ymir starts walking towards it.
Hey, do I know this alleyway from being a guard? Did I ever go down this way ever?
You've been in the area. You might not have been down this specific alleyway because there are a lot of alleyways.
Okay, thank you.
So
Anyway.
Ymir is going forward, is he?
Yeah, Ymir's just walking.
Do you sense anything?
Oh, with the divine sense, that's just
Oh no,
that's just 6 seconds before.
I know he's not using that right now. I'm just sort of thinking, does he basically, I'm just asking, do you notice anything out of the ordinary? Something that not normal?
Yeah, I'm just walking down this alleyway till something happens, pretty much.
All right.
Maybe that should be left for the rogue, but okay.
Send the squishes first.
Indeed.
Yeah, I'm just kind of chilling behind the road.
All right.
Oh, so I'm being the tank now, am I?
What do you mean? Where am I at? Am I like behind everyone? Is that how slow I am at moving?
Well, you're still being held up by Alex's
Oh,
familiar.
yeah, I thought you were fairly drunk at this time.
So I re-rolled my Constitution check when I snagged that other drink, and that was a successful throw at that time. Unless I gotta re-roll another Constitution, I don't mind.
Musical.
Don't mind me, I'm just rolling some dice.
Oh no, he's rolling dice. That's the biggest mind game ever.
Dragons.
See, I am able to fly straight right now, boys.
Perhaps it's best that I stay with the child until one of the other guys finds something, because, well, the child seems more safe with me and less scared of everyone else.
What's your speed? Is it at a 30 as well?
I'm at 35, but yeah.
Okay, well you're 35, Mr. I can move 1 square faster. Then
Well-
you hold on to the child so that if shit happens, you can just run 1
Yeah,
square
I'm
faster.
staying with the child.
So
I've
I'm saying,
got-
I'm agreeing with you, man. I'm agreeing with you.
Okay.
I'm saying because you're faster, you should.
But remember, I'm also a weakling. I probably
You're not a weak.
would I be able to pick up this
Yeah, me
child
too.
if I had to?
You're only a weakling if you try to strong arm somebody. But when it comes to attacking, you're not a weakling.
True, but if it came to it, would I even be able to lift up this child?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. What's your strength?
-2.
Okay.
That's his actual strength, not his modifier.
Oh,
You-
my actual strength is 6, so the modifier is -2.
Oh, shit.
So I probably
No.
wouldn't be able to lift up this child.
You'd have a hard time doing it.
All right, we need to rearrange this formation right now before things get hectic. So formation,
Probably.
Mr.
Well-
can't carry a child. You go up next to Ymir. I can carry the child. All right. At least I can fly with the child too.
Alex will probably move to the back.
Well, in that
Real quick.
instance, can I do
Oh.
a stealth check to sort of blend in with the shadows, essentially?
Roll strength. Tyler, have I gotten your token?
Good question. How do I create a token?
You go to a website called Token Stamp, I think it's called. Yeah, Token Stamp. It's at rolladvantage.com/token stamp. And then you can just select an image, and it will create a token for you.
Oh, okay. 1 second then. Cool.
That's a 12. I was pushing print screen, not numlock. That's a 12 plus 6, being 18.
18. All right. You feel. See.
I'm very sneaky.
You feel sufficiently hidden.
So I'll creep up, potentially up to and maybe even past Ymir then, towards where the child was pointing.
Yeah.
Oh, before I end up doing all that, I say to the child, stay with the fairy. The fairy will keep you safe. I'll go take a look.
Shit, is my mic picking up properly? Move it a bit.
I'm hearing you quite well, yeah.
All right, I just
I just sent you my token on your private DM.
Save that real quick and.
I'll just move my spray up next to the child too.
All right. The child is is quite intrigued by the sprite.
I am a fairy, not a sprite.
No,
Oh, I have my sprite up there too with the with you. So.
I was like, you motherfucker.
Hey, Tidye, language in front of the child, please.
They just like, you know.
Yeah, you just see suddenly just the fairy look up at God. Who you calling a sprite?
see here. That should be. All right, so
There we go.
I'm just gonna toss you over here.
Oh.
So, you are very good.
Should have gotten ahead of Ymir, basically.
I can't
So
control
you can
my Pokemon, by
you
the
can
way.
let's see if you actually have the. I'm gonna make it so you can control your own characters real quick.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
You can place yourselves however you want behind the barrels or in the line behind the barrel, basically.
So I can't, for example, go here.
You could to a start you can't go past this line right here.
Where's the child?
The child's back with
Then I go here. The child should be with Tidye right now.
yeah.
Ymir, you go in front. Awesome. All right. I'm going to be right there. And then if you want to put the child token, you can put it right there for me.
Child, I don't have a specific child token.
Just put the little shit on my shoulders.
Let's see, I don't know where. We'll just say that I'm just gonna put a marker on you.
Shove him in a barrel.
Shove them in a barrel. That's always worked out well.
Resident Evil 4, man. I saved Ashley loads with that tactic.
Let's see. You are currently keeping track of a child.
Awesome.
I filled in my health and my AC on health in the green and AC on the 15. AC on the blue, I should say.
Yep, that's what I did too.
Ooh.
So, you walk into this alley, and it's a bit dark in here because the light from the setting sun isn't quite reaching in here. You see some barrels scattered or stacked. You see some crates, some of them without their lids, and you see some broken glass on the floor. But generally, it looks pretty empty from where you can see right now. What do you want to do?
With dark vision, I'd be able to see pretty much over to here, wouldn't I? No problem. Because that's 60 foot.
To where?
Pretty much, I'd be able to see there and there with little problem due to my dark vision.
Yeah, you'd be able to proceed pretty far.
And I think the fairy
you can
has
see
dark vision as well, right?
You can see to, let's see.
The fairy does not have dark vision according to the UA class.
Oh, so I guess I'm the only one with dark vision then.
You can see all the way over here.
Oh, I can see.
You can see here, roughly. And then past that, it's a blur, but you can't, for example, you can't see past this. You can't see past this corner in a straight line. So you're blind to whatever's over here.
I'm still
If there is
technically
something.
in stealth.
Mm.
So I would like to 2, 3, 4, 5 use 13 feet and go like this.
Right.
basically go behind that box.
Roll another stealth check for me.
The money.
14 plus 6 is 20. Dirty 20.
As you sneak toward the crate, you can see next to one of the crates over toward another. I did say, yeah. Over toward another one of the crates. Over there, yeah. Roughly. You see a
Oh, hi there.
black-gray looking, very thin and bony looking creature. It is... It... So, its leathery black skin is pulled tight over its thin frame, and it has a curved horn sticking up from the back of its head. It is currently just rummaging a bit through the general... it's just rummaging in the...
Is it looking towards the north, or is it...
It's
looking
looking
in the barrel?
It's looking like around here.
Okay.
It has not seen you yet.
If I were to try and alert everybody, it would obviously notice me, wouldn't it?
If you were to say something, it might.
The question is, I've gone in stealth. I'm guessing no one else knows where I am, basically.
Yeah, Ymir hasn't seen any of this, so he's just going to start walking forward till he sees something.
Oh god.
Ymir! Alright, with that, the creature kind of looks up and then turns around and then gives this kind of deep, dissonant, snarl, screech type sound. I'm not going to attempt to do it. I'm not...
You don't sound like friend to me.
Yeah, something like that. And starts running toward Ymir. Roll initiative. Everyone.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's a good time to get a crit.
9 plus 4 is 13.
Got a 5 total.
Fuck this thing up.
I should have, before I even went forward, I should have whispered to Ymir, it's like, wait for me to go look.
Ymir hasn't seen you for the last like 5 minutes.
Oh yeah, if I probably did try, Ymir would probably have screeched.
As far as Ymir thought, you were still behind him.
Tell Ymir to count and we'll keep him distracted.
And Ymir did screech as soon as you said Ymir. When it got close to you, he screamed.
Which, you would have been spotted anyway because of your chain, your plate armor.
He's a funky boy.
So, let's see. 25 to 20. No one.
I got a natural 20, but I've got a -1, so it's 19.
All right, that is for. Oh yeah, there we go. So you are.
So Ravorakas is with us as well, right? Or no?
As you see this, as you hear this screech, you look around to look for Ravorakas, and he's not there.
She
Disappeared. He was with you until you came to the, or until you started walking into the valley or the alley, and then as soon as you'd assume he was with you, but when you start looking for him now, he's gone.
Wait, who's that, Barakas?
Did
The
we
Dragonborn.
imagine this? Are we missing someone?
Nope, everyone seems to be accounted for.
Who's Abarakas? I'm really confused. I genuinely don't know.
It's the Dragonborn that you arm wrestled.
Oh, right. Oh, okay.
Let's see.
I'm total dumb.
Let's see, 20 to 15. You have Ymir at 19.
Yeah.
I'm at 9 plus 4 is I'm on 13.
13.
Yeah, 9 plus 4 is 13.
All right. 10 to 5.
Alex got 5.
Oh, he's got 5.
I got 3. Tidye did.
All right, Tidye is 3, and
Oh,
then-
the music's getting intense.
Oh, jeez, I didn't realize that was that intense.
Actually, I think I like it. That kind of suits this, because we did just suddenly startle a rather nasty-looking monster.
Oh yeah, it's about to get worse.
Damn it, Ymir!
Let's see. We have...
Did Enthana just like say that as the thing turned around?
No, I'm saying that out of character. And
I think
Enthana
that'd
wants
be
to try
funny.
and stay hidden at the moment. 'Cause
You are
she-
hidden.
hidden and unaware. No one wants. She doesn't want anyone to be aware of her.
That's exactly the situation. Except for me. I'm the only person aware of you right now.
Yeah,
Yes.
because I made you poop your pants.
Because you made yourself aware.
But I wouldn't be seen behind you. Okay. So what's the role of Mr. Monster Dude?
Oh, I'm not gonna tell you.
Uh-oh.
You're gonna find out. So first up, we have Ymir.
Is he the only guy that I see around?
Yes. Or
Sounds
make
like-
a perception check, actually.
That is the
Nice.
No, I
I'm
wouldn't
honestly
say
not
that.
cheating, guys.
Anyone?
Oh, nice.
That's 2 crits in a row, that's nuts. Watch me have shit luck for the rest of the game.
Yeah, you're
You
gonna
don't
have a group
anything-
1 situation here.
You don't see anything. You don't see any other creatures at the moment.
Okay.
I hazard a guess the screech sound that it made has probably alerted its buddies, though.
I'm just gonna do a Morning Star attack.
All right. Roll for attack. 23 does hit, and that's 6 piercing damage.
Yeah, it's not very much.
Hey,
then that's-
something, you got first blood.
And then that's my turn.
All right. That brings us to Enthana.
Since I still can't be seen, and the attention is focused on Ymir, I think I might try to scout a bit more, check for flanking positions.
Right. Roll a stealth check to see if you can keep.
Good lord, 18 plus 6, 24.
24. Yeah, you managed to stay hidden. Where do you want to go?
I got 35 feet, don't I?
Because you're a wood elf, yes.
I will go here.
Oh, if you're going past the creature, it definitely notices you.
Oh. Oh.
And if you're gonna move past this square right here, it's gonna get an attack of opportunity on you.
Oh yeah. Then maybe going up that way is probably not the best idea. What I may do... 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Is that okay?
I wouldn't say you're hidden anymore because you're kind of out in the open, but you haven't You haven't gained the attention of the creature yet. Yeah.
Do I spot anything? Should I do a perception?
If you want, then you spend your action looking for things.
That's
Alright.
fine.
Yeah. Roll a perception check.
10 plus 5 is 15.
15. You don't see anything else at the moment. Just the one creature.
Okay, and I can still do a bonus action if I want to come out of stealth, but I still technically have 10 foot of movement left, yes?
Yeah.
Would I be able to move up 5 foot to here? Do I need
Yeah.
to do another stealth check?
If you want to attempt to hide, you can use your bonus action to hide.
I shall... Well, I'm still hidden though, aren't I?
You weren't. I mean, moving like out in the open is not about being stealthy because you can't just like be invisible as soon as you move. Just because you're all high, but like you're not gaining the attention because you're moving kind of with the shadows. You're not invisible, but it's not focused on you at the moment.
Then I shall use my bonus to hide. And I'd only be... Even then, I'd be lightly obscured over here, wouldn't I?
There is a shadow being cast by the building currently, so yeah.
So do I roll for that, or
Just roll a stealth check again.
roll one more stealth check? Gotcha. What is it with my stealths at the moment? 15 plus 6, 21.
21. That's fucking good still.
That's just for stealth, though. I bet you when I start attacking, it's going to be completely different.
Oh yeah. So you feel like you have kind of backed up into the shadows a bit. So you feel sufficiently hidden. Alright.
And
That's
at
the
the very
enemy
least, if something were to come past me, I'd get an opportunity attack, wouldn't I?
If something walks into your attack range and then out of it, yes.
Sweet.
So that brings us to the end of Enthana's turn. That brings us to the creature's turn.
Ooh. As far as it's concerned, it's only Ymir at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah. That's fucking... Oh, I forgot about this.
Oh
Let's
no.
see.
Oh no. Is
All
it
right,
time
sure.
to be worried?
A little bit, yeah. Let's see. It's going to use its weakening gaze on you, Ymir.
What's this intelligence save?
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, okay, you're fine.
Nope.
6.
Okay, yeah.
You-
Now here's where the rolls are going to screw us over now.
You are currently considered weakened, or it's the equivalent of a ray of enfeeblement. You deal half damage with strength-based attack rolls. Or
God damn.
just on the damage part, not on the actual hit. You just deal half damage with strength-based attacks.
Okay.
It is then going to... Oh, no. That's
Oh,
nice.
no.
I totally forgot about some things. Don't worry. Don't worry. You're gonna be fine. It is then going to cast... No, wait. Is that dumb? That might be... You know what? No, it's gonna go ahead and attack use 2 claw attacks against you.
Okay.
So
AC's 18.
your AC is 18. Damn. The first one is going to be a 23 to hit.
Okay.
And the second one is going to be a 14. So the first one hits.
Yep.
You take. Oh, sorry. Ooh. You take 12 points of slashing damage
Okay.
as the just rakes across your shoulder with its long bony claws. Yeah.
I'm going to use my reaction to use Stone's Endurance.
Sure. All right, that's once per day, right?
Once per short rest.
Once per short rest, and that
So
halves the damage, right?
It's a 1d12 plus 2, and I get to reduce it by that.
Yeah.
So 9 to 11. So only took 2 damage from that.
You only take 1 damage.
Oh, yeah, the 12, cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
It rolled max on damage, so.
I figured that. That's why I was like, I'd be as well just using this now then.
No. So you take 1 point of damage. That brings us to the end of this creature's turn. And it brings us now to Alex.
Alright, would I have heard any of the growling or attacks from either Ymir or the creature?
I would think the screech would have been heard, wouldn't have?
Ymir would have
Heard
let
the reach.
a noise after getting hit too.
Let's just hold on one thing. Ymir, does your weapon count as a magical weapon?
Hold on, that's a good question.
Because I think there's one of the oaths makes your weapon of choice a magical weapon.
I don't know. I have this, and I don't know if that makes it magical or not.
Spew magic into a weapon or armor.
Yeah. It becomes
Yeah,
plus
so it's
1.
magical.
All right, and then it's also a +1 to hit and damage. Yeah. And then that's on your Morningstar. So yeah, he takes the full damage. Yeah. Just double checking.
So
Yeah.
the Morning Star is going to be constantly like that until he does a long rest to do it on another thing.
Yeah, but then if I do it on something else, it's not on my Morningstar anymore, so I'm just repeatedly doing it on my Morningstar.
Makes sense.
Alex, you did hear a screech. And Ymir running forward towards a creature.
And
Or
you
some-
probably don't see Allaya. You probably don't see Enthana either at all.
Probably not. I mean, maybe. I do have dark vision, but I'm not really looking for Enthana at the moment, so I would just
Well,
move
I am
up
in
a little
stealth.
bit and observe. Yeah, exactly.
Let's see what goodies we've got up our shoulders here.
I'll probably head up right there. And I don't know. I should probably ask Ymir going on, because I would I be able to see the creature from behind him? Because I'm not moving further than this.
Yeah, it's kind of, it's not like just standing behind him, it's kind of moving a bit, and you can definitely see
okay.
that there is a creature in front of Ymir.
Alright, if that's the case, then I think Alex would probably know it's not a good thing.
Yeah.
And probably try to smack it with a sacred flame to start, I think.
Sacred Flame.
That's a 14 dex save for the creature.
Righty? There's a 16.
Okay, yeah, so he doesn't take any damage.
Alright.
And yeah, just gonna stay there. Actually, wait, I do a bonus action to have my my sprite fire fire his longbow. Actually, no, is it he or her? I can't remember. It was a her.
All right.
I don't know if sprites even have genders, but
Do I have a? I don't think I have the sprites open. Any specific color of sprites?
I believe it was yellow.
A yellow sprite.
Ooh, pretty.
It was like a yellowish, like orange, kind of like. Look.
Oh, so it's okay. I get it now. So it's pretty much. They look a bit like pixies, basically. I mean, this should be good. I'm just gonna make one real quick.
Let me roll for that. Oh, actually, it's not a long bow; it's a short bow. But oh well, same thing. They're ranged weapon. That's 15.
A 15 does not hit, unfortunately.
Okay. Yeah, then that is my turn.
All right.
That leaves me, since I'm the only one.
Die with child.
Throw the child at it.
My question is, how high is that roof?
Which where?
To the
Which
north.
one?
The north.
So this right here, or this roof.
Yeah, the roof.
It's about. Let's see, actually. Math. It would be about. I'm trying to convert feet into meters here.
Or meters into feet.
Yeah. It's about 5 meters off the floor, which would be something like 15 feet. Roughly.
Perfect. Me and this child are just gonna fly to the top of the roof.
All right.
Why? We're gonna just get away from all that.
All right. Make a strength check to see if you can lift the child. All right. We have a 21. Yeah, easily. You're a bit smaller than the child. If I'm
Whoa, hi there.
Where would you?
Yeah, I'm like probably a foot and a half shorter than a child.
Yeah. You can place the sprite wherever you want. All right. So
I think that's probably a good spot for it right there. Yeah.
Yeah. So you easily just drag this child up onto the roof. The child is a bit concerned, a bit scared, and just dragged off of the ground.
I'm almost
Enthana right now is probably just eye twitching. It's like, are you just thinking to yourself, are you seriously doing that?
I'm imagining me being Tinkerbell and be like, let's fly, kid. Whee!
Right?
And then I give this kid a torch and I light it, use my druidcraft. And I say, hey, keep this on you. It's gonna get dark, buddy.
All right.
So now I'm not worried about the sunset and getting dark.
Cool. So you give the child a torch.
Yep.
All right. What else is? What
And
else?
then I am going to let's see. Hold on, what's that little neat little spell to help out my boys? Yeah. All right. Give me a 20-foot cube to place on the field for me, and put it about right there.
Let's see.
What ability is this?
It's gonna be my fairy fire.
A 20-foot square.
Yep.
So I should have that color. There we go. That's a 20-foot cube.
Isn't Fairy Fire, you can sort of flavor it to kind of be what you want it to be like?
The color, yes.
It
But
is
20. Hey, by the way, it's 5 foot per square. So it should be 4 squares down and 4 squares over. That should be your 20 foot.
Oh, you mean? Oh, never mind. The radius is.
The range is 60. It's the 20 foot cube.
Tidye, you should be able to just draw on the map if you use the thing.
Yeah.
Is a draw shape option.
Oh wait, is it around
That would
you?
be
or
a
is it
20-foot
in a-
cube, by the way.
Where that green is. That's
yeah.
where I want the cube to be at. Is the green.
All right.
And we're gonna make
Did you see where the creature was?
Yeah, I'm just trying to
You're
think.
on
We're
top of the
gonna make
roof,
this a
You can
We're gonna
kind of
make
look
it
down
fun.
and you can see Ymir, but because he's on the side, but the creature that he's fighting is kind of below the roof where you can't quite see it from where you're at right now.
Yeah, but I can see where he's looking at, and so my other two friends looking right at the monster.
Oh yeah.
Right in the caster. That's gonna be a blue light, and your monster's got to make a dexterity saving throw of 12. Otherwise, he's lit, and we have advantage attacks on him.
It's a 14.
Oh, all right. Well, you know what, boys? At least you know there's light right there, and you can see the monster well. So have fun. That's the end of my turn.
All right. That brings us to.
Just a quick question,
Ymir.
would that illuminate Enthana?
No.
No.
You see where my square is? Yeah, you gotta be inside that square to roll.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that brings us to Ymir.
Morningstar.
Morningstar.
That does not hit, and that's my turnover.
Ooh, yeah, that unfortunately misses.
That's all
right.
I've got. I'm not spending spell slots right now.
All right, that's fair enough. I'm just double checking Fairy Fire real quick.
Just for the sake of it.
Yeah.
I want to know how much damage I would have got. Oh, it's not letting me click it. Never mind.
Wait, isn't Morningstar a strength-based weapon?
Yeah, but he got his attack in before the creature got its first or used its weakening gaze.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I need to check on some of these. That's really neat when I get a monster with innate spell casting. That's lovely.
Wait. What?
Yeah, there are creatures that can do spells. Let's see. That should be a pretty good spell here. Question is. All right, so that is a. All right. The creature is going to cast darkness on itself. So,
Wait, darkness on it? How? What?
yeah, it's going to cast darkness.
Let's see where
Which-
it's going.
Is which makes it so that I should probably make that the we'll just make that black completely so it's easier to see. Everything in this area, or it's gonna cast darkness in that area that he is in. Any light in this space currently goes out.
What's the size for darkness?
15-foot radius.
So he did not like the fairy fire, huh?
Oh no. He knows that there is more than one person there.
Hang on a second. Darkness, non-magical light can't illuminate it, but magical light can.
Any spell that creates light is the light from that spell is dispelled in the area.
So it'd have to be
dark.
recast again then.
Yeah, that would be it.
I made you a circle for you, Musical. I don't know where you want to place it.
I think I have an aura set on the creature right now. Can you?
Oh, we're not able to see it at the moment.
Oh shit! Oh, maybe I should change that. There, I can't edit it, but yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
I
we
should
see
be.
it now.
You see it now? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, as you swing toward it again, it goes like all the light around you just disappears. You're now surrounded in complete darkness. And then, well, since you guys can't really, good question. How I'm gonna you do this now?
I thought darkness couldn't be cast on a person or creature. Or is he putting it on his armor?
I think he's just putting it in the space around him, right?
I think you can cast it on just the space. I'm gonna double check it again.
From a point you choose, if the point you choose is an object you're holding or one that isn't being worn or carried, it emanates from the object and moves with it. Okay.
Yeah.
We don't have to roll right.
So it's just
I can't see
the.
that one,
Let's see. Chooses. Yeah, you should be able to choose a. Yeah, would someone like to create the same? Just someone make a circle the same size as the one that is currently around the creature.
I got you.
Great, thanks. So I'm just gonna. What the? Let's get rid of that real quick. That is. Thank you. I can now just get rid of that. Because you currently don't know where this creature is.
Did I hear him move? Did I hear any footsteps?
Good question. I'm gonna roll a stealth check. Roll a perception check. Or actually, what is your passive perception?
I'm glad you asked me that.
Oh.
It's 11.
11. You don't hear any footsteps, no.
Okay.
So that brings us to the end of the creature's turn. It is now. Wait, no.
Yeah, no. Ymir went. I haven't gone yet.
Oh yeah, it is your turn actually.
My passive perception is 15, by the way.
Yeah, no, anything. This hasn't happened yet. My bad.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
So
sure.
the darkness hasn't happened yet.
No, it hasn't happened yet.
So since It's unaware of me. If I were to go attack it, I'd have advantage at the moment, wouldn't I?
It's also within 5 feet of Ymir, so...
Well, the 5 feet, that only accounts for the sneak attack. I'd only get advantage on, as far as I'm aware, if I'm hidden.
You get sneak attack if an ally's beside it, if you have advantage, or if you're hidden.
Yeah.
But I'll have advantage because I'm hidden.
Yeah. Or if you're flanking.
I just deleted my token! I meant to delete that box I made, but I got a bit
probably make it
overzealous.
so that you can't.
I thought I had the move thing on, but no, I didn't.
Don't worry, I'll just get it back for you.
I remember at this precise moment I was on that. There we go, on that little pile. I need to fill my stuff back in again. I can't click me yet.
Oh yeah, I should probably just set that as the standard for this token. There we go. You are not free to move.
Sweet, I was putting my things back in there.
Voice.
I move here and immediately go for my first attack, which will be on advantage.
Yeah. Roll for attack.
First one was a 9.
First one was a 9. That misses.
Oh no, advantage I get 2 rolls, don't I?
Yeah, you do get 2 rolls actually. Yeah.
The second one was a nat 20.
Oh fuck. Oh damn. Roll damage.
Damage 1d4 plus 4, and then I do 2 sneak attacks.
2d6 sneak attack, and then you double all the dice, not the modifiers or anything.
I just double the dice, not the modifiers.
Yes, so 1d4 doubled plus 4, and then 2d6 doubled.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, does your weapons happen to be magical?
Mine, no.
Alright.
They're just melee weapons.
Ready.
So it's... I got a 2 on the damage for the attack.
Yeah.
So that's 2 times 2 equals 4 plus 4 is 8.
Yeah. And then plus the 2d6 doubled.
Four plus 3, so that's 7...
14.
So a total of 18 damage.
Nice.
At least I think I get... Yeah, 2d6, yeah.
Yeah, strike doesn't deal as much damage as you would have expected.
So it would have been 18, but it's not 18, I guess.
It not 18, it has, or because it has, no, I can't say that. You just don't deal as much damage as you had hoped. So,
I got a bonus action.
Yes.
So, from Enthana's perspective, she obviously realizes that didn't do much.
It did I mean, it was a pretty good hit. You walk forward and just That was the first attack, right?
That was my first attack. I'm
Yeah.
gonna roll.
You actually did get what would have been a pretty solid hit, but because of the leathery nature of its hide and just this kind of structure or its anatomy, you strike in at what would have been a crucial or a weak point of other creatures, and it doesn't quite land as hard as you would have thought. The creature kind of snarls and looks at you, not seeming to be that heavily impacted by the blow.
Okay, then. Ooh. What else can I do? I'm looking at any particular skills that could probably help me out here. There's nothing that could potentially help. But I'm going to use a bonus action. And... you know what? Sod it. I'm going to go for another attack. But this time it's not advantage, is it?
It's not at... let's see.
Because I'm no longer hidden. The first one was
No.
advantage, but if I go for my two-handed weapon, it's just a normal one.
Yeah, it's a normal, and you don't add the bonus. I don't think you add you don't add any modifiers to it. Oh wait, you add your proficiency bonus, but not your dexterity modifier to the attack and damage. Or no, you don't add the proficiency to the damage either way. You just don't add your dexterity modifier to the
But
attack.
I get... so I don't... my thing shows that I get 1d4 plus 4 on damage. And one of them is class's main weapon.
Yeah, but the secondary... like, the first strike you did, but then if you're going to use a secondary weapon and you don't have the two-weapon fighting, or the... I think it's two-weapon fighting, there's a feat for it.
Yeah, I think it's either two-weapon fighting. I think it's also a fighting style. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's both.
If you have that, you can make two attacks with two weapons and they have the same impact. But now it's kind of, you're a bit weaker with one of them.
Yeah, because I do have two-weapon fighting.
You have two-weapon fighting?
That's the fighting style, so you will add it.
Wait, you're 100% rogue, right?
What?
You're 100% rogue so far with
Yeah.
classes.
On my
just-
thing, bonus actions, actions in combat, two-weapon
Oh, yeah.
fighting.
Oh yeah, there's the I think the one that I'm
Click on it real quick. I'm not. It might tell you just the rules for two-weapon fighting. I don't know.
Yeah, that one's just the bonus action where it's like you can make an offhand hit. That's not the actual fighting style. Like every class will have that two weapon. bonus
there's
action
the dual wielder. One-handed melee weapon.
Because
I
I
have
have-
your ability modifier to the damage of the bonus attack, unless that
Yeah.
modifier is negative. So I would just get 1d4 then.
Yeah,
But
it's
my
just one.
hit is still...
Oh, you have a what's your dexterity modifier?
my dex mod is +4
Yeah.
with a proficiency of +2.
Yeah, so you have a +6 total to attack rolls, and then you have without the dexterity modifier that you lose because you're doing two weapon fighting. You only have +2, so it's a 1d it's a d20 +2, and then for the damage it's just a 1d4.
Okay, so that hit DC is going to need to be changed from +4 to +2 then.
For the second
The
or for the off
offhand one, yeah.
exactly.
Sorry,
Tendrils?
that's not my roll, that's me changing it from the 2-hit bonus.
All right.
Because it needs to be down at +2 instead of +4.
Yeah.
Okay, it's updated now, so I'm not going to get confused over that anymore.
No worries. Here we go. So
You know what, I'm going to start, because my dice seem to be getting a bit crazy, I'm going to start using the tabletop.
all right. 13. Unfortunately, misses. So with the first strike, you, as I said, you connect with what would normally be a pretty heavy blow, but it kind of seems to, it doesn't seem to deal as much damage. And then with the second strike, it kind of parries it with one of its bony arms. It kind of deflects it. So that is the end of your turn, and now it is the creature's turn. There we go. So now it's going to cast darkness in this area. So you two both are blind. You can't see anything at the moment. And you can't see the creature either. I'm just gonna make sure that...
Hey, just a reminder, Magical, if he's hit with an attack while darkness is activated, he's got to roll a constitution save to make sure that the spell is continued. The concentration spell.
Yeah, exactly. It's you don't see it anymore, but both of you make perception checks. Enthana and Ymir.
11.
11 and 22.
Well, that was a nice one for me.
Yeah. Enthana, you get an attack of opportunity as you hear footsteps moving away from you.
Nice.
It is a disadvantage.
Disadvantage, okay. Do I just use my main weapon?
Yeah. (22) with disadvantage. Damn. Yeah, that was a
I
disadvantage.
need to roll another one, don't I?
Yeah, you do. So one of them is a 22.
Are you kidding me?
2 16s, I'm guessing. Damn.
Yes, and that's with the tabletop one.
Yeah, you get that hits. So roll damage. You don't get sneak attack for this one.
No, but damn. 7 slashing damage.
7 points of slashing damage. Yeah, he succeeds the con save to maintain concentration. So that's.
I didn't knock his darkness off then. Damn.
Well, actually, let's see. He moved. Just checking what speed he has.
Well, I guess you can say I definitely slicked him.
Yeah. So that brings us to the end of that creature's turn. It is now Alex.
All right. Seeing the darkness go up, I think Alex just kind of stepped back a little bit with his fairy.
Yeah.
And then I think he's. Oh man, I don't know if I want to cast it yet because I have 2 spell slots. I'm going to. Yeah, no, he's not going to cast it. He's just going to get his sickle ready. Actually, no, he's going to get his dagger ready in his hand, and then just wait along with his fairy.
You're holding an action.
Oh, he's holding an action to throw the dagger if he sees the creature within range.
All right, cool. That brings us to Tidye.
How much of this smog is coming up, or this darkness is coming up? Like, since, I'm on top of the roof, is it also engulfing, like, part of that roof?
It's reaching just, like, you can see part of this, like, down the bottom of the slope of the roof. There is a bit of darkness. The very top of the dome is kind of there.
Okay, so, like, the top of the dome is just touching, like, the top of the roof?
Yeah.
All right, then we're just gonna we're just gonna go in the defense mode right here, just in case he tries charging after the child. So
Alright.
yeah, we're just gonna go defense mode.
Alrighty. So you're holding your action to.
Yep.
All right. That brings us back to the top of the round. Ymir.
Both myself and Ymir don't know if this is actually going to work, but I'm going to cast light on my weapon.
On the weapon. All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna double check darkness again because I think magical darkness is a bitch to deal with. Corners. What level spell is light?
It's a cantrip.
Alright, it's a cantrip. The you don't see any change in the brightness of the surrounding area.
Son of a bitch. Would Ymir have any idea, like, what type of creature this is?
Roll a
Insight?
no, really insight. I'd say roll an Arcana check
Oh,
or a History check, both intelligence based. So
yeah, both bad.
Oh, God.
yeah.
Oh, that's a negative number.
Oh, no!
Ymir forgot who he is.
I'm not. No, although that is a very fun idea, we're not going to run with that because that is stupid. Negative intelligence rolls. You take psychic damage. We're not running with that. You have you stand there thinking about it's like, what could this creature be? And then it's like, you go back to, you just start wandering off. Just you lose your train of thought completely. You start thinking of something completely different.
He starts thinking of fairies.
Sure. He's thinking of fairies. Yeah. Let's see.
That's me. Is that my turn over, or do I still have movement? Did that take the rest of my turn?
Oh, you can move still.
You're just going to walk about in the darkness. 1, 2, 3, and hope that I may find something. 4, 5, 6.
Finds nothing.
Ends his turn.
All right. Enthana.
So in this darkness, can the creature see in the darkness as well, or no?
As far as you know, no.
So would I have advantage if I tried to go stealth?
Very much so, yes.
Can I do that? And then
Sure,
try and
roll-
get out of this darkness as well?
Roll a stealth check. 12? Oh, yeah, you had
It's advantage though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
14.
You feel sufficiently hidden in the darkness.
Right. I am going to... Because I myself know where Ymir went, but Enthana didn't. Because she can't see anything herself.
Yeah.
However, considering she came from the right, I don't think she'd want to go back that way. Then again, she probably doesn't even know what direction she's sort of looking at the moment. So I'm going to make her go to the left.
All right.
If you want to have me doing acrobatics or thingy check. Let me know.
Depends on if you're gonna try to move through the barrels or on top of the barrels.
Well, I'm on a barrel right now.
Yeah, roll a dexterity check. Or save. Sure, let's just go with a saving throw. To see if you can avoid tripping over. Oh, yeah, easily.
Jesus Christ!
You start walking and then you kind of feel one of the barrels and you kind of catch yourself so you don't fall.
And
but you're
with
not
that,
aware.
Enthana sort of remembers that the barrels were there, so I've already done, 5, 10, 15.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go 20, 25, 30. And
You know,
35.
exit the darkness. You can see Alex standing there against the side of the one of the walls.
Oh, hey, Enthana, did you get him?
Actually, would he be able to see me, or am I still sneaking?
No, he's able to see you.
Okay, he's able to see me. And I've used my movement. I still technically have an action.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say to him, it didn't bleed when I stabbed it.
Oh, that's bad.
And I think Ymir is still lost in there.
He'll find his way out eventually. It's fine.
Wow.
Would it be possible if I could go in and... It's like if I put one of my sickles away and pull out a dagger to be thrown, can I hold that as an action?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay, going into equipment, and I'm going to put tendrils away and equip one dagger ready for throwing, and hold that as a what's it called?
You're gonna hold your action to attack.
Yes.
All right. Is that the end of your turn then? It is now the creature's turn. Yeah.
Question is, you said it can't see either, right?
You don't know
It
that.
can't see in the darkness. No.
Nothing really can see in the darkness because of not even
No.
dark
There
vision.
are. For example,
Unless there's a creature that has like magic that can see in magical darkness.
Yeah.
Which I
For
thought
example,
about picking up the Eldritch Invocation that let me see in magical darkness, and now I'm
Yeah.
regretting it.
it is so good. It's
Thinking
so
about
good.
making your character. That won't be very useful.
I mean, for example, either that or True Sight.
Because I was just like, I have dark vision. It'll be fine.
Yeah, but Devil Sight is so good. You can see 120 feet like it was day out, and you can see in magical darkness.
And you
So
could use that information to relay to everyone else.
Right. My imp
Yeah.
been able to see that.
wait, what? Say that again.
If I had an imp, imps have devil sight, and they would be able to see through it. But no, I have a sprite. It's fine.
Yeah.
Question: would Tidye be able to see me down there, and would I be able to see Tidye, or is she?
You can see each
obscured?
other.
Okay, that's good. So we're all accounted for, with the exception of Ymir.
Yes. You also see the child holding a torch
That's good.
on top of the roof.
Can I do one last thing? I'm not going to
depends.
move. Would I be able to shout towards Ymir to hopefully get him to come over this way?
Sure.
Hey, Ymir! Follow our voices! For the next time he has a move.
Alrighty. That ends your turn. The creature has spent its turn. And now that brings us to Alex.
God,
All right. I guess I'm just gonna. I guess Enthana's weaker, so I'll get in front of Enthana. I guess somewhat, with my sprite trailing behind, and I'll just. I'll keep my dagger at the ready. Actually, I think I'm gonna pull out a second dagger and hold my action, in case the thing gets close. I'm not going in the dark. magical darkness. That's a nope.
Alrighty.
That's my turn.
Tidye, it's your turn.
Well, as I see them over there, I shout, Ymir! Where are you?
All right.
Gosh, the Tidye shippers are going to be going crazy.
Gotta make sure my big strong boy's alright.
You're definitely not helping it.
Is that your? Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
I guess since Ymir isn't calling back, I turn to the little boy and say, "Hey, do you feel safe next to our other friends?"
The boy kind of looks at him and is like, "Yeah, if I was on the ground, I would feel pretty safe."
All right.
Bring him down behind me, Enthana says.
All right. Well, I got an 11 to get the boy down.
You rolled an 11 on the strength check.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Broken ankles.
Oh, bad.
Uh-oh.
This is
Take the
really
boy
bad.
right here.
Okay. I have to look up the rules for fall damage.
8d4
Oh, no.
falling damage.
Can it... Oh,
I think fall damage is a 1d6 per 10 feet.
1d6 per 10 feet.
can Enthana rush, do a
Pretty sure.
bonus thing to get over there as a help?
No, you've used your action to hold an attack.
If she's right beside, though, could potentially reaction.
If you want to use a reaction to try and kind of...
Well, if you hold your action becomes a reaction.
Oh, yeah, you hold your action and then you use your reaction to release the attack.
That's fair.
So you're concentrating on holding an attack. Um,
Oh, no, that poor kid.
yeah, that poor kid.
It's fine. I'll just slap him with some healing. No big deal.
I'm going to wait for the damage thing, and depending on how badly the... Oh, dear God. Oh,
This
I
is
was
pretty
wondering
bad.
whose arrow that was for a minute.
Let's see. Falling. You take 1d6 bludgeoning damage for every 10 feet.
And that's about 20 foot, isn't it? Well, 15 foot.
15 foot.
15.
So as you kind of lift the boy up, bring him over the edge, you get about 5 feet down, and then your hand slips, and you drop the poor boy onto the ground. He takes 3 points of bludgeoning damage. So he falls and lands on his shoulder. Like, it's a heavy impact. You can hear the thud of him hitting the ground. And it's not like dirt.
Yikes.
Or it's like stone on the floor. So
I can't trust you at all, can I, Tidye? Tidye?
As a
Tidye.
never trust Tidye with children.
he was holding a torch as well.
Oh, for crying out loud. Why did you
Why?
give him a torch?
Because he needs some light.
He
How old was this child again?
was, let's see, he's about 7.
You know, if we get out of this alive, the kid's parents are going to skin us alive. You know that, right?
Yes. So, hold on, I have to look up. I mean, commoners don't have a lot of HP.
I think commoners have 10 HP, right? No, they have like 4. They have 4 HP, I think, something like that.
This child has
you
1
just-
HP.
I'm really concerned right now.
That's okay. If the child goes unconscious, I'll get him up.
he falls screaming as he falls, and then he hits the ground with a thud, and then he goes quiet.
All right. Well, after he fell, I'm
that is.
building.
This is
Yeah, it's best for you to go in the darkness, otherwise Allaya would probably use her action to throw the damn dagger at you.
You can't see me.
so you move into the darkness. All right.
Well, I guess I don't know. You tell me how much it extends to the top of this roof because I kind of flew right back to the roof and just standing right there.
All right.
Like on the edge of the roof.
Your feet are kind of in the darkness right now.
Okay. All right.
So
Cool.
would that mean I do see Tidye?
You see the top of Tidye. Like, is it the upper body of Tidye?
That's right. You tried throwing something. I'm partially covered, asshole.
That is true.
It's like a spear of darkness, right? So it's like
yeah.
at least at the very, very top of it, it only goes up about 15 feet. Well, I guess from the because it's like a sphere. Okay, yeah. So at the top would be only about 15 feet. Yeah.
Yep. So that kind of ends my turn because moving a child and then moving myself.
Yeah,
It takes a lot of work for a fighter.
You aren't concentrating on the child anymore.
That
No,
child.
no. He's practically killed the poor thing.
Yes.
No, the child's alive. He just knocked out. Now I don't have to hear him complain or cry.
Ymir, come over here. We have a child down.
Until musical starts rolling death saving throws for the kid.
Oh yeah. Speaking of which.
Oh no.
Oh, no. Good. That's not good. All right.
Oh no.
That one.
Oh yeah, it's that. I would say that's an initiative count 20 either way. So, Ymir, that is now your turn. Jesus Christ.
He would have heard us saying come over here. I'd hope so anyway.
Make a perception check.
He probably also may have heard the child scream and then go silent.
Make a perception check.
Yeah, I probably heard.
Oh, right, plus 120, nice.
That's good. You do hear them. So
Shame you boys got that too intelligence.
Oh yeah. I mean, you can move over there if you want to.
Yeah.
Oh god, I don't like the sound of that if you want to.
And I don't know how they're going to work out, so I don't know. I guess DM's choice on this. I'm going to do this again.
All right, let's see. So he moved. Oh, you don't sense any creature within the radius 60 feet. But you do still feel that faint sense of a demonic energy permeating the space. But not more than that.
Huh. I guess, being at a complete loss, he'll start stumbling towards the voices that he heard. And then...
That's 25 feet.
Oh.
Yeah, 5 more feet.
Would I still be... Can I see at this point?
Oh yeah, you just exited the sphere.
Oh, thank God he's alive.
So, in terms of RP, as soon as Ymir would have seen that child, he would have cast Healing Word.
Yeah, you see, as you step out, you see... You look up kind of behind you and Tidye's there. And last remember, Tidye was with the child. And now you see the child unconscious on the floor. So you cast Healing Word.
I backhand him. I'm just kidding.
4 points of healing. All right. The boy kind of opens his eyes again. It says like, "Ow, that was That was ow.
As he wakes up, Ymir just goes, "Welcome to hell."
Don't scare the poor child like that.
Roll an intimidation check. Or no, a
Oh.
deception check that would be.
I've got.
It
really
could
good
be
charisma.
intimidation with advantage, considering the kid's already scared of him.
Deception 50.
Oh my god.
Oh. So he kind of looks up at you with this look of absolute fear. He's like, hell?
And if you think
kid
about it
definitely
as
should've
well, Ymir is partially obscured in the darkness, so probably
Yeah.
part of him is hidden.
Yeah, he's just looking out from this sphere of darkness, telling this poor child that we just dropped 10 feet from a roof that he's in hell. Jesus
Out of
Christ.
character, I thought Ymir was a paladin. Or a cleric.
Yeah.
Wow. That's me saying that out of character, by the way. Although in character, Enthana's probably like...
Is he greeted him? He said, "Welcome to hell."
You guys try to tell me this isn't hell right now.
You do
Hell.
kind of have a point.
I was actually trying to scare him. I was hoping he would run away.
Well, that
Well, he's-
clearly didn't work.
The boy's kinda... He doesn't really know where to go. He's very scared right now. But that ends your turn, unless...
No, that was everything I have.
That was everything. Alright. So that brings us to Enthana.
Whew. Right. So the child is next to the barrels, I take it.
Yeah. Or he would be in this space. Right here.
Oh, I'll go there and keep him safe from everyone else, especially Tidye right now.
Alright.
And I'll try and reassure him that no, you're not in hell. It's just a little dark right now. Don't mind the big giant man.
He kind of looks up at you and says, okay.
I'll keep you safe. Yeah, she's a soft heart for children at the very least. Everyone else, not so much.
Just leave the child with the squishiest player.
He hugs your legs.
Well,
Kinda holding on to
I may
someone.
also be the squishiest player, but I'm also useless in this fight.
He's
So
hugging your
most of
legs and
us-
catching your leg on fire.
I feel like
because
we
of-
all kind of are. Nobody can see
The
anything
torch
right
is
now.
on the floor. He dropped the torch when he fell.
Oh, you're saying he didn't pick it back up? He just didn't leave it on the ground? You guys are
He was-
staying on
he
the
was
court?
dead.
He
and
was
woke
he
up in
was
hell.
he was knocked unconscious and then he was scared shitless by Goliath.
And my first instinct is fire, save me. Light, help me.
I would probably
I
think
don't
the
know.
torch is here now, most likely. Either here, here, or here. Because it would have rolled away.
It would be here, roughly.
Yeah, it would have rolled away.
Yeah. So right there.
Technically, this kid only fell like 6 feet because he's like 4 feet tall, and I let him go at 10 feet. So he's a little bitch, all right? Fuck this
That is on
kid.
his side.
Normally I would agree with you on that, but children definitely can't look after themselves as much as you can. Now focus on trying to find that thing.
I mean, hold on, let's see. Yeah, like falling from 10 feet is like that's not like just something you just brush off, really.
Even in real life, it will fucking hurt.
I
Heck, I
mean,
can fall off my
you're
bed and get
getting
hurt.
From your ceiling to the ground, that's not that far.
It
I
would
can
be
fall
ouch,
off my
but, like,
bed
you're
and
not
still
dying.
get hurt.
Falling 10 feet on your side definitely would hurt a lot.
Maybe he
Heck.
should have landed on his feet. That kid should have done a dexterity check and try to land on his feet. Not my fault.
He probably has a
child.
-4 in dexterity like Mr. Ymir here.
Fly away.
Alright. That brings us to the end of Enthana's turn. It is now the creature's turn, and it is now Alyxius's turn.
Oh god, what the hell is that thing doing?
Oh, okay. So the creature's just still back there, huh?
I mean, Ymir did do a sweep within 60 feet of him, and he couldn't sense it.
Hmm.
At least
Well,
we
he hasn't
know
told
it's
you
not
that.
here.
He hasn't told you that.
Right.
Ymir's under the impression he can't sense it because it's not like one of the types that he can actually sense.
Oh, all right.
I'm
Now-
probably
now
gonna
you're making him
tell
think different.
Tidye just to if they can, just to do like go beyond the sphere of darkness and see if they can see them from the rooftops, and then I'm just gonna sit here with Enthana and the kid, make sure the kid's okay.
All right.
So like, one thing is for certain, at least in this area, we know the monster's not in this space here.
Yeah. So, Tidye. It's now your turn.
I fly to this other roof and look for. Well, I gotta use perception, I guess, huh?
All right, make a perception check. 18. You don't see anything within 60 feet. And
Okay.
beyond that, it's too dark for you to see. Or it's well, actually, it would only be dim light, I'd say, at this point. So you'd be able to see a bit further than that. You can still see a bit of the shadows. Let's actually hold on. In the distance, you see a shadowy figure just dart into another alley and disappear.
I'm going to relay kind of the information you were just telling me to my team. I'm going to kind of just shout that and then point to the direction that you were saying that I saw him dash into.
It's northward, and then he darted westward into an alley. But that is like he's almost 100 feet away at this point.
Okay.
A bit more than that.
All right. Well, I just convey that to my team, kind of what I saw, and then that kind of is my turn since I had to do a perception check.
All right. That brings us to Ymir.
Fairy Sea Run. I don't sense. I think gone.
Would the creature still be concentrating on darkness at this point?
Actually, no. The creature would drop the darkness by now.
So we now would see nothing in this spot.
Mm. So yeah, it's the sphere of darkness disappears at this point. Fucking.
Whoever drew the green line, you can the green square can also delete it too.
I got it. So
Where'd he go?
I tell you, hey, he took off. He's fucking far. He ran that away.
for the sake of just making it easier, we'll say that we're out of initiative right now.
All right, sounds fine.
You're free to do whatever you want.
What the hell was that thing?
Do we follow?
I think we should make sure that the kid's okay.
The kid got healed. He got healed more than the damage he took. Kid's all right.
But you still dropped the child from 10 feet in the air.
He got healed 4 out of the 3 damage. All right.
Yeah.
We're not leaving a kid with you again.
Good.
Never-
You take
never
care of the
again.
child, you weakling.
They're a child. What do you
Wow.
expect?
I had to be strong as a kid, all right? I didn't get the luxury of someone just casting a healing word on me.
You didn't die yet.
I said as a child. I'm not a child, man. That's like 100 years ago.
Well, to our Goliath friend here, you are kind of still a child. Then again, most of us probably are anyway.
Oh yeah, we can get rid of this battle music. Why did I press that?
Wait, we had battle music on? I couldn't actually hear it for some reason.
No?
Oh,
I could.
Oh, believe it or not, no, your Goliath friend, they live about a century long. They don't live that long.
I live as long as normal humans do, roughly.
Yeah. See, you all are children to me because I'm like 126 right now or something like that.
definitely don't act like it.
Try being almost 200 years old.
Ymir
Well,
doesn't
I
know
mean,
that
I
the
guess
child
Alex
is
was
fine, so
fine.
he
He
starts
is
running.
only about 2 years old.
Ymir, I wouldn't go too far forward yet.
Ymir's already ran away because he knows the child's
Oh,
found and he
God.
wants to kill that thing.
I guess we're following Ymir.
Okay, I'm going to go back into stealth again, if that's okay.
Alright, you attempt to...
Wait, what are you doing with the child then? Who's got the kid?
yeah, who's got the kid? What are you doing with the child?
Leave him. He's
I was
best
like, wait,
left.
Enthana has
Tell
to
him to
get
go
You
on
home.
don't
this.
leave the child?
Tell
I
him to
grabbed
go
the
home.
child.
He's nowhere near. If he
I
comes
yeah,
to
we
ours,
probably
he's
should
going to
just
go.
tell him to go home.
He's going to come closer to the demon.
Tell him. give
Do
him a
not
piece of
go
candy,
pick
say
up the
thank you.
child!
I said I got
No,
the child.
don't let Tidye touch the kid. It's fine. We'll just give the kid like a piece of candy. Say thanks for showing us where the bad thing is. Okay, now go home to your parents. Bye.
Alright, hold on.
You're
Hold
the
on,
reason I
hold
got
on there.
drunk earlier.
Hold on there, Tidye. Just one moment.
Oh dear lord.
Is the kid resisting?
The child actually manages to not get lifted by you and kind of wrestles out of your grasp.
Ymir
Bro,
just
I didn't
shouts
want
back.
to-
I would go
Very
home,
weak.
child. We've got this, okay?
Wasn't
If
lifting
Ymir
the
just keeps
child.
going and getting further and further away from everyone,
Yeah, Ymir's like
Alex is
100.
gonna try to
Ymir's
keep
like
up with
100 feet
Ymir.
away at this point.
I tell the
Yeah,
child it's
I-
best to go home.
I left the child with Enthana and Tidye, and I'm chasing after
He-
Ymir
he
because I
kinda-
don't want Ymir to go butt alone.
He kind of looks at you and says, "Okay," and then, where can I find you if you need to if the monster comes back?
Get the child. You can die for all I care. And then I fly away.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Well, we'll likely be at the one of the libraries tomorrow. Otherwise, we'll probably be in the inn that we came
Alright.
out of.
And he
Just
and he
get yourself
darts
home
off.
safe.
He is okay, and then darts off back out to the street, and he's now gone. So
Gonna need to teach you some bedside manners there, Tidye. Or maybe Ymir will help with that one.
I don't even care about you. You're a weakling.
oh yeah, the child waking up just welcome to hell.
Yeah, that
Oh,
was
this is
like,
fine.
oh.
It was kind of out of character, but I couldn't resist doing that shit.
Okay, let's see. I'm gonna move you guys back to here.
Well, he probably was kind of partially telling the truth, maybe.
Hmm.
Yeah, there wasn't a lie told there. Just total running around in a cloud looking for nothing.
Yeah.
Hey, is it okay if we take like a quick 10-minute break?
Yeah, a little bio
yeah.
break since we've come out of an encounter which we failed rather miserably on.
We did not fail. No
Yeah,
one
kinda
died.
did.
Child didn't
If
Well, we
only
didn't
I
fail,
picked
but we didn't
Devil's
succeed.
Sight. We would have been great.
Yeah, that would have made such a difference there.
And honestly, he never casted
All right,
darkness.
next Eldritch Invocation that comes up, I'm definitely picking it up.
Yeah.
Magical darkness never appears in the campaign again after that.
I would not be surprised. Anyway, I'll be
Probably
back
not.
shortly as well.
All right.
I mean, if I'm able to cast darkness, then it'll maybe change it a little bit.
Alrighty. I'll see you back in 10 minutes.
Yeah, let's go, guys. See you there.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a sandwich.
Okay, Allaya is back.
I'm here as well.
Just waiting on
Ready?
Ymir now, I guess, and Tidye.
I'm here.
Okay, so it's just Tidye. Did, when I did hit that creature, did it bleed just a little bit?
It kind of... It didn't bleed what you would normally consider to be blood.
So would there be some form of residue on Enthana's dagger then, by any chance?
There would be a... You can see remnants of what would be a kind of black sludge.
Okay.
Would there be that on Ymir's weapon too?
Yes, there would.
Can I medicine check it? Or some sort of check it?
I'd like
Sure.
to be able to do an insight to see if it's potentially what I'm looking for.
I don't know much.
I wouldn't say it's an insight check. Insight check is more about reading people. So I'd say you can make a nature or a arcana check for this.
Damn it,
but
neither
the,
of which I'd get. Neither of which am I good at, but...
I'd
The
cast
medicine
guidance,
check,
but
7.
I'm not close to you.
you have no idea what this is.
Yeah.
Would Alexius try be able to do a religion check to see if it was a what kind of creature it was potentially based on the
Yeah.
liquid or whatever? Okay.
So did you say nature or arcana?
Yeah.
I'll try an arcana check.
14 for arcana.
So would that be enough for me to sort of determine if it's potentially what I'm looking for? As in the corruption.
Let's see. What did you get for your roll, Splinter?
That's 15 religion.
15 for religion. I'd say the two of you, between the two of you, you managed to figure out that this is a creature not native to this plane of existence, or from this realm, and that it is, you didn't roll that high, so you don't know the exact kind of creature it is, but you know it's. Let me just check out the actual thing from the book. Are they? Hang on. I had it up just a second ago. God darn. So it should be right here. Sorry, it's taking a bit. You would know that this is some sort of fiend between the black sludge and just its general visage. This is some sort of a fiend. Now, whether it's demon or devil, you don't know.
So Enthana wouldn't be able to put two and two together, believing that it's the corruption.
It's definitely not native to here, and I mean Ymir has. You don't know this, but Ymir did sense some
evil in it, or in the area
in
vicinity
the
of it.
air. He did sense traces of demonic or devilish magic. But he hasn't told you that, so you don't know that.
Yeah, I won't know that just yet, obviously.
from what you remember, this isn't the same kind of corruption that you have seen, or
It's a different one.
or heard, or actually, you've heard of similar, or you've heard that it is unnatural, or beings not native to this plane that are kind of appearing. And causing a bit of trouble.
Damn.
But that's all you've heard. This kind of fits the description, but you don't know if this is the main cause or if this is something out of the ordinary or of particular significance.
So it's possibly just cause and effect then.
Alright, what are you doing?
Well, is
Where are we-
Tidye back yet?
Ymir, just...
I am here. I'm in the truck. I'm just not at the laptop. So, like, if you need me to do any rolls, I just need someone to roll. I got the plus and minuses in my head.
Alright.
Otherwise, we're good to continue.
Okay.
Alright, cool. And Ymir's here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Alright, yeah. So, Ymir did... Wait, who moved forward? Like, way forward?
Ymir went
Ymir.
right in the front first.
Yeah.
While they were
Yeah,
all still
Ymir just
talking,
kinda-
Ymir sprinted towards.
Ymir
where
went
the bottom
straight
thing went.
straight ahead. Then I think it was Alex, Tidye, and Enthana.
You rush forward in the alleyways, and you get to the place where Tidye pointed out, and you don't see anything. There is no creature there. It's gone.
I'll do my thing again, I guess.
Okay, so you're using Divine Sense again.
Yep.
You don't see any, or you don't feel any specific presence of a fiend, celestial or undead, but you do feel that the general magic that he sensed before is a bit more prominent here. There is a bit more of it. Not like a lot more, but it has increased slightly.
What do your senses tell you?
Are you close to me right now? I don't think anybody's close to me right now.
Oh, yeah, sugar. Darn. How far away are we from Ymir?
If you were where you left the child, like in the middle of the alley, Ymir is about 100 to 120 feet ahead of you.
They were running after
Well,
me.
we did start running after him.
Probably like
Alright.
60 feet behind.
You would have caught up by now if Ymir stopped to look.
Okay, so then, yeah, I would definitely ask him, what do you sense, if he sensed anything new?
Bad magic, strong, that way. And then I point to wherever I'm getting a sense from.
I mean, the general magic is just in the air around you. I mean, it's... So basically, you kind of activate it, and then you can get a sense of where creatures are. But you also kind of see auras of good, evil, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So you see, like, drifting around you, like just small patches of almost. It almost looks like smoke, but there are like red specks in it. So it kind of looks like dark clouds that just drift past, and those clouds have become like the color of them have become stronger. The red is kind of shining through a bit more, but generally it's no, you don't sense anything else than that.
There's a strong sense of evil in this area.
I'm gonna fly 30 feet up into the air and just kind of do a little look around, kind of using the lights from the street lights and lanterns to see if I can see anything darting fast.
All right, roll a perception check.
Enthana, please roll my perception and add to whatever you roll.
Could I do a perception check as well? I mean, I'd be on the bottom, but just
Yeah.
want to see around with my
Roll.
dark vision.
Sure.
If I know where my D20's disappeared to. Actually, you know what? I'll just do a normal roll in here. Where the heck has it disappeared to now?
Bottom
So
left,
one
it should be.
D20 for Tidye, yeah?
Oh.
Yep. I do. Yeah, just
That is
roll
a
a
12.
d20.
Alex got a
Seven.
13.
All right, so I got a 14 total then.
All right. What did you say, Splinter?
Alex got a 13.
13. You don't see anything in particular. There's no creature that you can see.
Can I
Um,
do a Arcana check?
For what?
Oh, Ymir did say he sensed dark or potential bad magic.
Yeah.
Can I see if I can potentially zone in on it?
I mean, you're. This-
That's almost trying to use a spell as a check.
Yeah, it's like trying.
Yeah, it's kind of you're not very well connected to the web of magic that spellcasters use to weave or they tap into they manipulate the web to create or to use their spells, but you aren't connected to the web, so
Did Ymir sense it was an evil presence, or did he sense evil magic?
you sensed a demonic or just general, not demonic or devilish.
It's just like an aura. It's just like an aura, though. It's not like magic that sense.
It's not magical. It's just that it's kind of like you see remnants of magic, or you see like fragments of what is essentially some sort of spreading evil presence,
Okay.
Okay.
or a
First
fiendish
off, what I'm
presence.
going to do is my dagger is still technically ready. I'm going to put it away
Yeah.
and re-equip Slick.
All right.
I mean tendrils, rather, I should say. So
Yeah.
I'm ready in the event we come into another fight.
All right.
Could I then try a perception roll then? See if
Yes.
there potentially is anything. That's a bloody hell worse than everyone else. 10.
10.
I'm
don't
not going to see
anything
anything
really.
either.
No, you don't notice anything.
Is there any like civilians or that nearby?
It's pretty late by now, so some of the late night individuals are starting to come out. Not in this general area. Right now. You're in kind of a cluster of.
And like the
Kind
back
of.
alleyways and stuff.
Yeah, you're in the back
Yeah.
alleyways, basically.
Am
But
I, while I was up in there in the sky, did I notice any like, alleyways that normally should be lit not lit anymore?
no, you don't notice anything unusual.
Okay, then I'm just gonna fly right back down and just tell everybody I don't see shit.
All right.
I don't see shit.
Something's definitely not right. The druids were right. Something really wrong is going on here.
Whoops.
Is there like... Does that stuff that I can sense leave like a trail? Or is it just like in a general area?
It's more like, so from what you've used it 3 times now, and what you can kind of, it's kind of like you send. It's from what you can gather, it's it's in the area of the city or like around you at all
Okay.
times, and then it's in different concentrations basically. So you're in an area where the concentration or the power of it is stronger. And previously we were in a place where it was a bit weaker. So it's not like it's a trail per se, but more like a general, just an aura emanating from somewhere.
Bad magic feels stronger here than it did before.
Say that sentence again, Ymir.
Bad magic strong here, bad magic weak before.
I see.
Enthana just nods.
You should know about this bad magic.
Yeah,
Ymir can't tell.
Enthana's just nodding and sort of... She's in deep thought right now, trying to figure out.
Alright.
Fuck it, I don't think this is gonna work.
Detect magic?
Yeah.
Let's see. You sense presence of magic when 30. How long does that last?
10 minutes.
10 minutes. From where you are now, let's see. I don't know that any of you... You do get a magical aura from Alyxius.
And the sprite, of course.
And the sprite. As well as Tidye. But other than that, no magic, really.
And not even getting anything from me, either.
No.
I'd be getting magic stuff from me, so you're the only one.
Oh, yeah.
I'd sense my weapon, but like I already know that.
Yeah.
The only time I wish that I had wild magic sork now is now.
Yeah.
So the reason I roll history is because being a guard, I kind of want to know where I'm at and where things kind of lead about, since I should know since I know the town and everything.
Yeah. You're about a 5 or 10 minute walk from the Wisip market. You're currently moving toward let's see. You'd be moving northeast, in the northeast direction toward the city walls.
Very
So-
thing. You know any good hiding places?
Oh,
Where would
hiding
the
in
person
it.
go?
I know where everything is, except this is a shadow being, and it seems very fast. I can't track very fast.
Nah, but like, would your character know any places where like shady kind of people might go?
Oh hell yeah, man! I have all eyes on me pretty much. So
How do you think he found me?
yeah. So I guess then how would I roll about of kind of looking for people? Well, I guess our best bet would be to go to the library. So we kind of get in the sense of what y'all fought, because I didn't see shit. So I don't even know what this creature looks like.
Yeah, we really... It's like, that's the only thing Enthana can think of as well.
So
It's like,
we don't
I
know
agree
what
with
we're
Tidye.
looking for, so you, Ymir, can actually track it better. Let's go to the library. Let's go books. Books help.
It's about
Looks
time we
sad.
did that now, because this is getting a lot more...
Not sure if Ymir's one for
Strange.
books.
Look good, Ymir. Promise.
Books
Can
not
Ymir
good.
even read?
Fuck no.
Picture books?
Yeah, we need picture books.
What the
Hopefully
monster
the books
book
would have
should be for. He looks
illustration.
through the monster book and he points out what he saw.
Ooh, you real life picture monster.
Right, Tidye, I think it's time we went to the library now. We can't delay it anymore. This has gotten a lot worse than even I thought it would be.
It's pretty late in the evening, guys. It's like pushing 8 at this point. After you've been looking out a bit, it's like around 8 in the evening now.
You
So
did
the
say
sun is
last
set.
game that they're open like 24/7. I think.
The The libraries.
Yeah, I'm sure you were like, oh, there's always like people sort of around even at night. I could be wrong though.
Yeah, you did say that.
Oh yeah, I did. Sure. I'm just saying, you might miss out on a long rest if you go to the library and study.
If you guys go to the library, Ymir's absolutely going to the tavern for a long rest.
Well, one thing's for certain. I don't need to worry about that due to the fact that I don't have any spell slots.
It's nice.
And I don't think I've used anything that requires a rest either, I don't think.
No, but if you miss out on a long rest, you gain a point of exhaustion,
Yeah.
and then you have disadvantage on ability checks.
You need to
So
sleep.
I'm always down for a long rest. I'll never argue to that.
Or is it not like you need to make like a constitution save or something to not be exhausted? Or is it just straight exhaustion?
Yeah, might as well just.
I think yeah, that makes sense.
Well, I would technically have a short rest, because with trance, my short rest is kind of like that, but it means that I'm only in trance for 4 hours.
You
but
still need to
the
spend
other
the whole
4
8
hours,
to get
I
a
do
long
light
rest.
stuff.
You need to spend 4 hours resting, yeah, but
You
then
still
you
need to spend the whole 8 hours for a long rest.
is it
but-
really? Is that? I think it. Let me double check actually.
A long rest isn't sleep. It's like a certain amount of sleep, and then like when I discovered this, I was pissed off because I thought high elves got a rest in 4 hours, but they still need to spend 8 hours.
Oh,
Because it does say after resting in this way, you gain the same benefit that the human does from 8 hours of sleep. So elves don't need to sleep.
Sleep isn't long rest though. A long rest is more than just sleep.
yeah.
So at the very least, I'd take a trance.
It's more of like a flavor thing. You can basically spend more time doing shit while we sleep, but you still
Yeah.
need to be like doing non-strenuous stuff.
So like, if you were to like actively look for something, that wouldn't be like restful activity. That would still be like you trying, and that would. But I mean, like, if you, yeah, you still need the full 8 hours. But you could, for example, you could be a lookout for longer.
Or if you were a wizard, like writing shit in your spellbook or whatever, stuff like that.
Yeah. So what's the plan?
I'm long resting, so
Would we be staying at an inn?
Probably just that in the Dragon Forward, I would imagine. Oh, well, I
Yeah.
imagine that's where I was staying. I don't know about you guys.
Well, I normally stay in my hovel, but yeah.
I have
Yeah,
room.
yeah,
I have
I'm
room
not-
in tavern. You guys come.
Huh?
Alright, Alex will follow Ymir.
Yeah, we'll go to the tavern, get a room.
I'm gonna head to the barracks. I'm just gonna go there. Yeah, I'm gonna sleep at. Yeah, that's where I'm
Alright.
sleeping.
Goodbye.
We'll reconvene.
I'll meet you in the morning at the gates because you're gonna need me to get past the gates.
Or we could meet outside the tavern and get you another drink again.
Hey, man, I'm always down for that.
Enthana rolls her eyes.
All right.
Very well. We'll reconvene in 8 hours outside the Blue Pearl.
All right.
Good idea?
Thumbs up.
Is the Blue Pearl, is it just like a tavern, or does it also have inn rooms as well?
It's let's see what I actually wrote down. I did write it down, did I? I hope I did. Oh, it is an inn.
Okay.
So there are rooms.
Yeah, then I'll probably just get a room there for the night.
Yeah, we'll probably do that.
All right. So as Tidye says her goodbyes and starts making her way toward the barracks, the rest of you start making your way back to the midtown. Eventually making your way to the Blue Pearl Inn.
I have
I'd
one
still
very
be
quick-
concentrating on detect magic for like 10 minutes of that walk if I would see anything with it.
Yeah.
I
As you
have a
start
quick
making your way,
question. In regards to the long rest and all that,
yeah.
would doing a small performance cause it to break?
No. I'd say if it's not like extreme, if it's not like, no, I'd say a small performance wouldn't, like, if you're just gonna play some music, that would be fine.
It's like, for example, we go to the Blue Pearl again, and I offer to. What the heck was who's rolling here?
I was typing.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Yeah. What was I gonna? Oh, I'm dropping my mouse. I won't go as far as saying requesting for rooms for free for performing, but potentially a round of drinks for myself, Ymir, and Alyxius. Just maybe about a 30-minute performance, and any proceeds obviously would go to the barkeep.
Alright.
Roll a performance.
Roll a persuasion check.
Persuasion, okay.
$16. All right. The barkeep says that if you perform, you can get a round of drinks for you and your compatriots.
Okay. In that instance, I shall take out my. Was it a lyre I had?
I believe so.
Because I bought it. Yeah, lyre. I'll take out my lyre and just sort of start playing an upbeat tune, I guess you could say.
All right.
Roll for it or no?
Yeah, do roll for it.
Where's my performance there? This is
Nice. I'll give you guidance. Oh, never mind.
what does guidance give me?
It's a D4, but that's in that one, so like.
Are
It's-
you bloody kidding me? Well, I guess you could say I did have a bad night.
Yeah. The background music doesn't quite match what the music that Enthana plays sounds like. You hit some dead notes. You end up playing some tones that don't quite fit together, and generally make some mistakes. But it's not too awful.
It's bearable, at least, because at least it's not a critical
fair.
failure. Because you can't really get those on abilities, can you?
No, ability checks are kind of different. It doesn't sound very good, or it's not that it doesn't sound good. It's just that it's no way. Actually, this would
Do you not do
no. It doesn't.
critical
You
failure?
don't play the greatest music, unfortunately.
Yeah. It's probably better than what most of them are used to hearing. In fact, they
it's-
probably
it's
don't get
on
many
par.
people playing.
It's on par. There are some musicians here. So
I'm not normally this bad, honestly. Tonight was...
It's been a day.
It's been a day, it's been a night. I need to clean my sickle before going to sleep.
Ymir grabs a table and goes up and puts it on the stage and starts banging it hard as fuck, trying to play it like the drums.
Roll a performance check,
yeah,
and I'll bet you
roll
he gets a 20.
Absolutely guidance on
yeah,
myself.
roll a performance check.
I called it! It was a 20!
It's not natural though.
Not natural, but still!
24.
24. Jesus. You actually
I'm being the smartest, but he can lay a beat.
you kind of play along to whatever Enthana is playing, and it kind of
It makes it a bit better.
Yeah, you make it better. It doesn't sound. It kind of has a bit more structure now, and Enthana can kind of follow along a bit. So
It is 5 times better.
it is 5 times better.
Would
No, but-
Alyxius like to join?
But with that roll,
God.
you do help out enough so that it does sound quite a bit better. This is actually enjoyable music.
I whisper over to Ymir. Thank you.
He's just laughing, having a great time.
That's good. Maybe I wonder if Alyxius will be brave enough to join.
No, he's good. He's enjoying watching what he's got in front of him right now.
Awesome. So
The roles were literally reversed.
you pay for your rooms, which would be
1 gold, I'm betting.
Might be able to share a room with Ymir.
you want to share a room with Ymir.
Yeah. Just to
Alright.
watch him, make sure he's okay.
If you're sharing a room with me, would all be as well sleeping in this same room because the elf doesn't need a bed.
That does make a lot of sense, yeah, because trance, I just sort of meditate,
Just kinda, yeah.
basically, don't I?
So if we can get one
Yeah,
bed,
if we're just trying to
I mean,
save some money, we can
You
all share a room.
still
If we-
need to like. I wouldn't say you can just like sit anywhere and meditate, because it's gonna be like
I'd need a chair, right?
you need. I'd say it's more like
Like I could give you like some blankets and a pillow or something.
restful like
So we could pay for the room,
just doing, like,
and
the
just
you could
request-
pay for a room and you could sit and meditate for a few hours.
yeah,
Yeah.
and we could request some extra cushions, basically.
Yeah.
If there's one room with 2 beds and then like a chair or something.
Or that, yeah. Because at least the chair would be comfortable, and maybe she might catch some Z's.
Yeah.
Otherwise, she may attempt to actually play a bit more soothing music and hopefully do better.
Yeah. With sharing a room and requesting some extra blankets and pillows, that does bring you up to a gold for the room.
So how many silver and a gold again?
10 silver and a gold.
10 silver. Enthana will put 4 silver into it.
Ymir just gives the person a gold.
Wait, what?
Ymir paid for it, that's fine.
So Ymir brings up hands over a gold piece. So you now paid a total of 14 silver.
I guess so.
All right. The barkeep kind of looks over the both of you and says, "Thank you kindly," and puts the coins away. You're given the key to your room, and you can turn in for the night if you want.
Probably a good idea. And obviously once Enthana's done her 4 hours trance, she'll just watch over everybody.
All right.
Just stares at them while they sleep.
Oh, more like she'll be watching the door and, more importantly, probably staring out the window. Keeping an eye outside to potentially for...
Is there a window in there?
There is a window in the
Yeah,
room.
there
and
should be.
This isn't
Okay.
a big room. There's a bed. There's a table and some chairs. But yeah. So Alex is taking the bed. Ymir is sleeping on the floor.
Nah, we asked for a room
a
with 2 beds.
two-bedroom, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So
With
there are 2 beds.
a comfortable
Okay, so
chair,
it's-
basically.
Yeah, it's a bit of a bigger room. There is sort of an armchair in this room, so Enthana could meditate there, and you take a bed each. So
Can I request for either Ymir or, well, probably Ymir mainly, to move the chair so that it's looking out the window?
Yeah, Ymir does
Uh,
that.
Because I know for a fact Enthana won't be able to.
And it's a chair, man.
She's -2.
I mean, having 6 in strength doesn't mean you can't move a chair.
Okay, she'll
Having
move the
a
chair
parent
over
strength,
herself
maybe.
then.
All right, a bit challenging, but you managed to move the chair.
Ymir's just watching her drag it over.
All right.
Yeah, I
gonna go
imagine Enthana
trans.
doesn't even like lift it up. She just kind of drags it
Yeah.
across the floor.
I'll see you lot in the morning. I'll keep an eye out here once my trance is over. If I do spot anything, you'll be the first to know.
Yeah, as soon as Enthana like moves the chair over, Alyxius is just out.
Yeah, same with Ymir.
Okay.
He falls on the bed and like almost.
That's
breaks
great. Enthana's just like, "Good night, guys," and then turns around and we're both already
It's like
asleep.
everyone's like, okay, fine, whatever.
Okay. And Tidye, you're writing a report about the what transpired in the Wissy.
it. The cheapest group of adventurers.
I do have a question. Inside that room, would there potentially be writing materials?
I mean, you can ask to have some brought up.
What I could
for an
probably do
initial-
after the trance is go down and ask for some.
All right.
Because
At that point,
I want
it
to
would
write
be-
a report for the druids as well.
All right. At that point, it would be in the middle of the night, and the barkeep is kind of like, "What do you need paper for this late in the night?" All right, I'll get some for you. And he
It's
comes
like, well,
back with-
she'll say to him, it's like, I need to pass on a report for the druids. It's really quite urgent, unfortunately.
All right, then I'll hold on a second. And he comes back with a few papers and a bit of ink. This is what I got. I'll be 3 silver.
I toss him 5 silver.
Grabs the coin.
Oh, I don't toss it, I pass over 5 silver.
Yeah. He grabs the coin and says thank you, and goes back to whatever he was doing. Yes. Tidye, you were writing a report, right?
Oh yeah, just for the captain.
All right. Right. A night's rest finds all of you. Enthana, you're up a bit earlier than everyone else.
Finished writing the report, writing it in Druidic. And when we're on the way to the library, I'll probably drop it off at the Temple of the Wild Mother.
Righty. So as the morning comes to, you'll find yourselves rested. You can now mark off a long rest. So you have regained all your hit points, spell slots.
At this point, I would lose my temporary hit points, right?
Yeah, you would have lost those a while back, yeah.
Ymir is visibly grumpy. He's not a morning person.
I know, we're going to the library too. Another place you probably doesn't care for.
He doesn't. It's a very confusing place for him. He doesn't understand the purpose of it.
In a sense, we'll all be obviously going down to the bar area of the tavern again. Enthana does actually like Ymir. She thinks that he's actually a chill, especially after him healing her. Well, lay on hands, I should say. She offers to buy him a drink.
Ymir would love one. Thank you, friend.
Okay, I'll go up to the bar and request the same drink I bought him the same drink I bought him the day before. That one gold
Alright.
one.
Oh, the big glass of hard liquor.
Yeah, which he seemed to really like.
It's
Alright.
like, in metagame, I was just about to RP that Ymir's really grumpy in the morning and treats that liquor like coffee, so the fact that you just bought him one, he totally loves that.
That's good then.
You are brought the glass of hard liquor.
Ymir absolutely downs it as fast as you've ever seen, and then thanks his friend, he's visibly in a better mood right now. I'm gonna RP that alcohol just works like coffee on Ymir.
Nice.
Well, at least the group's in a slightly better mood now. Granted, Enthana's probably not in the best of moods, though, because,
I can't wait for Ymir to get into a drinking competition with someone.
Did it with you last game, or did it with
Aye,
Tidye
last
game?
night.
Did I not?
Right, with someone that's not like a tidy fairy.
That's true.
That does. And I don't think Enthana would do very well either.
Not after how you were after that one drink.
No.
Alright.
I mean, Alyxius might not be too bad. He's got a +2.
What
Right,
we do
so-
today, friends?
Well, we gotta see if Tidye's outside the inn, and then we can get on with the day and find out what's going on. I need to pass this letter on to Temple of the Wild Mother as well. So, I guess we're all going outside then.
Ymir happy
alright.
to get to see fairy friend.
I guess as we're heading to the Temple of the Wild Mother, I'm just gonna disguise self back into the guard that I was originally, so people would recognize me.
Oh my gosh.
And as you step out of the inn, Barry can already see Tidye's waiting outside the door.
So how was your report?
What?
How was your sleep then?
Oh, just another day. Are you ready to go to the library now?
You have to make a quick stop at the Temple of the Wild Mother first.
Okay.
I have a report that I need to hand in to the druids.
Alright. So as you make your way over to the very alive temple, you walk in and you see the half-orc cleric Uridak there, currently doing one of his morning prayers to the Wild Mother.
Enthana will join in with him on that.
Alright.
Alyxius will go up there and also fake it.
If it's
All
the
right.
Wild Mother, Ymir would probably be legitimately praying too. Or not praying, he would be giving a thanks. He wouldn't be praying.
Alright. So
Alyxius is just trying to blend in his guard outfit.
Yep, I'm just writing something out to you here, musical.
alright. After a few minutes of prayer goes by, he kind of stands up and looks at you, Enthana, and says, welcome back. Have you figured anything out yet? What's
She has a particularly grave look in her eyes as she slowly hands the note to Uridak.
right?
And it's written in Druidic as well.
Alright, I'm guessing you relay the information that it's likely something fiendish. You did gather that.
Yeah. basically any information that we got, and it's also possibly it's possibly related to what's going on.
Yeah. He kind of quickly reads the note and then kind of looks back at you and says, "Well, that is not good to hear. Seems that the city is infested with something."
I will do my best to try and cleanse it out. If not, we might need to get more help. I don't know yet. We'll see what the library holds, because we've not had the chance to go there. The child that directed us to this creature, well, we're not sure if we managed to get back home yet, and we didn't see him this morning either.
Oh, okay.
We'll probably go try and attempt to look for him before we finish up in the library.
Very well. Tell me whatever you find. I will relay this message to the druids.
Thank you very much, Father Urdak, and may the Wild Mother bless us all.
May the Wild Mother be with you, he says, and kind of goes back to the inner portions of the temple.
Was that all in Druidic? Or
yes. Sorry,
Alright.
should have made that
Alright.
pretty obvious.
I assumed. I kind of figured. That's why I asked. Yeah, Alexius is. If they're starting to get up, Alexius is just gonna be like, "Yep," and then stand up and then start walking.
Okay.
Enthana just gives him a little glare before smiling and just walking off.
All right.
I should have took Druidic as one of my languages that I know, because it actually makes sense from my background, but I didn't.
Well,
Yeah.
actually, there is something, because during long rests, as long as you sleep for a certain amount of time, would learning a language sort of disrupt a long rest?
I'd say yes, because you're actively studying something.
Yeah.
Ah, damn.
So it takes
think it-
time to kind of take it all in and process it, and it takes mental capacity. So you kind of
Oh, mental capacity. Oh.
It
It's
probably
like,
takes
if you-
like in-game months to learn an actual language as well.
yeah, exactly.
But could partially teach him maybe the basics of it. But then again, Druidic doesn't really have
Over-
basics, does it?
over a long period of time, since Ymir has a 2 in
Very long
intelligence,
period.
Yeah.
there are variant rules where it's like, language, skill, and tool proficiencies equal to a number, and then add your intelligence modifier. So if you're at a certain intelligence, you don't know any languages because you have negatives.
Technically, Ymir should be able to speak.
Technically, yes, because he's about as. I think the Allosaurus.
He's special.
Yeah, I think the Allosauruses I threw at Group 1 were actually had higher intelligence than Ymir.
Probably. I'm sure a horse actually has higher intelligence. I was looking up war horses the other day, and I'm sure they've got like a 3.
Yeah.
To be fair,
Well,
the only reason Ymir
Alexius is
doesn't-
still looking for either an Ioun Stone of Intelligence or that Circlet of Intelligence for my homie Ymir.
I'm so interested to like how I'm going to play that if we'd actually find one.
Alexius
maybe-
is like, "Oh, this is a problem. I need to fix this."
Maybe even finding the Giant's Gauntlet as well.
The
Just make his strength be insane.
Belt of Storm Giant Strength.
Yeah.
What does that do?
Oh, you get a 29 to Strength.
Oh, nice. I thought you were going to say it gives you like 19, and it was like, that's only a +1, but it's like a +11.
Yeah, there are weaker belts like the Hill Giant, the Stone Giant, Fire Giant, and the Cloud Giants aren't as strong. But the Storm Giant those are pretty nasty. Either way, you make your way out of the temple again, and you start heading up in the city toward the libraries, I'm guessing.
Yes.
All right.
The child never came to find us, did it?
No. But then again, they did just ask where they would go to look if they wanted to find you.
True.
But you start walking toward the upper parts of the city, and in the midtown that you're currently in, there are the elven architecture is kind of more prominent. It's not like shining through. It's not obviously very elven, but you can see hints of elven architecture in the structure here, along with the more colorful, the brighter color palette of the general area. And as you approach Fort Blicht at the top of Farnborough, you see a wall, a big wall, that is quite clearly inspired by dwarven architecture. But there's a big gate blocking your path currently, and there are guards situated outside of it and on top of the wall as well.
Is Alex still in his guard,
No, he did that when he ran out.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna come up and I'm gonna be like, "Hey, boys, me and my group need to get on through that library. Excuse me."
Unless Tidye said to Alex not like to change out of the guard outfit, he probably still would be in it.
You feel that you changed out of it when you tried to escape us inside the group when you left that temple.
But he put it back on as we were going to the temple this time.
Sorry, what was that, guys? I missed that.
You put the guard outfit back on as we were going to the temple, didn't you?
Yes.
Damn it.
Alright, so I mean, Alex is still disguised as a guard unless Tidye told him specifically not to be disguised.
Do not be a freaking guard. Just don't be
Okay,
a guard.
there we go.
Don't make it for me. Don't make this harder for me. Just
Yeah, I'll just change it back to being a human.
Alright. So you approach the guards and you said, what, Tidye?
I say, hey guys, just me and my party need to go to the library. Excusez-moi.
They kind of stop you and say like, what are you doing here, dude?
Hey, you don't need to ask questions, man, alright? You know that the scholars always like talking to me, alright? Because I'm not from around here. Alright, me and my boys, they're not around here either. So, the scholars like to learn some things. Why are you asking questions? Do I need to go talk to the guard, Captain?
Actually, you would see that this is one of the fort guards, as they're known. They are high-ranking they are of a high-ranking military position, built specifically to protect the fort up top. So, I don't know.
Hold on. This right here is why I shouldn't have issues.
Oh, that, yeah. I mean, I'd say you've been here a while, and while the scholars are interested, but you kind of have to get permission by them to get in, and the guards are they've heard, you've talked to a lot of the guards, and you're kind of well known, But
But this Goliath and Sprite, you know, his little pixie buddy, that isn't common. I know that the scholars want to learn more about them, especially too intelligent Goliath.
I'll go and check with the fort captain, or maybe if you can find one of the scholars. But fortunately, I can't let you in just like this. I'll be right back. And he walks off into the fort.
Thank you for not dressing as a guard. That would have made things harder.
Ymir starts following the guard that just walked away.
the other guard,
Ymir, no.
the other
Ymir,
guard,
friend,
the other,
friend, stay.
the other guard walks up and says like, whoa, big guy. You can't be walking in here.
What? He let us go. We follow him.
Well, he was going to go check with the captain if you were allowed in.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't worry, it's just wait here.
He waits.
All right. You do see there are people passing in and out, but they are wearing like official clothing. They are well dressed, so they have no like problem getting in.
Alex just like looks over to Tidye and is like, "Should I wear that? Should I look like them?"
Why are you asking me if you should change it?
I mean, just like
You're
ignorant.
within earshot
They got
of the
out.
guards.
That's the only
Yeah, that's
thing. No guard.
I was just wondering.
You feel comfortable dressing like that? By all means, just don't be a guard. They will. They
I'll be
will.
right back.
Ymir takes out 10 gold and holds his hand out to the guard and be like, "You take this, we go past."
No.
Make a persuasion check.
Guidance.
Goddamn.
Oh,
Alya's just watching all this and is like, oh no.
7. The guard kind of looks up at you and he kind of laughs and says, "No way,
I'll be
buddy.
right back, guys. Alexius is gonna be right back. He's just changing into one of those uniforms. He'll be back in like 5 minutes."
All right." He looks up at you and kind of laughs and says, "No way, buddy. I'm not gonna let you in like that."
Ymir's sad and just puts his money back.
Okay.
I think it's now time for Enthana to try. She's not going to try anything too crazy. She's just going to say, I really need to get into the library. I'm here on a mission from the Druids to investigate matters that are going on. And after last night, I've been able to determine there's some really dark things going on, especially in the lower regions of the city. I just need access to the library to find information about these creatures and about this nasty stuff happening.
He kind of looks at you and says like, "Well, my buddy's gonna be right back with probably gonna let you in. I don't know. But what you said about the weird creatures and weird stuff happening, like, I've heard rumors, and there's been some stuff happening here as well. It's nightmares and people being generally confused about things, seeing things that aren't there."
I wouldn't exactly say aren't there. Enthana will take out Slick. She
Yeah.
hasn't cleaned that stuff off of her blade yet,
Okay.
and she shows. It's like this is from one of the creatures that we
As-
came across last night.
As you pull your blade out, the substance that was on the blade has disappeared.
That's... Ymir,
Yes.
can I see your morning star?
It pulls out, but it doesn't let you touch it.
I take it the substance has disappeared from that as well.
Yes.
Okay,
Ymir-
something's not right here. You notice that as well, don't you, Ymir?
No, he doesn't.
Okay.
Ymir starts telling the guard about the evil that he sensed all over the city.
I feel like at this point, Alexius would come back with his with the outfit of the guys that like walked out earlier.
All right.
On.
Cool. And at this point, the other guard comes back and says, I see you found your yourself a scholar there. Yeah, Captain said it's just fine to let you guys in. Just don't cause any trouble. Fort's heavily guarded.
As we walk past, Ymir whispers to the second guard, "Ha ha ha! You could have had 10 gold."
Damn.
He kind of laughs at you and says, "No worries," and just goes back to his post.
I'll take that in a day, he says.
Yeah, right. That's at least 2 days for him.
Probably
guys
even
on
half a day.
Tidye would have some sort of idea. The guards aren't terribly well paid, but the fort guards are quite a bit more well paid.
Probably more like about 20, 30 gold a day.
My mouth shut.
Yeah, they earn. At least Tidye would know that they earn a bit more than 20 gold a day.
It's a good thing I'm not a traditional rogue, is it?
Yes.
Otherwise, I'd probably be trying to pickpocket everybody.
Yes.
So
Did you
I
say
guess...
that in game?
No, this is out of character. That's why I said it's a good thing I'm not a traditional rogue.
Ymir
problem-
absolutely would have tried to pickpocket somebody if you just mentioned pickpocket.
Oh, God.
And he's got disadvantage on stealth.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like, pickpocketing.
It's sleight of hand.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
Like, generally, like, the problem with rogue, like the traditional rogue, is like, if you just keep doing shit like that and getting caught, it's like, you're eventually gonna have, like, entire cities and nations just hunting you because you've stolen and murdered so much that they're just fed up with your shit.
And that's why I'm playing Enthana the way I am. It's like, it's a different sort of archetype of a rogue.
Yeah.
It's like, not all rogues have to kill and steal. Some of them
No.
are masters of intrigue, like what Mastermind is.
Not all rogues are kleptomaniacs. So,
So we're
you
heading
make
towards the temple. The library.
yeah, and Tidye, you've been here before, so you kind of know where the library is. But as you walk throughout walk throughout Fort Blight, you see like the elven architecture here the general architecture is very, very interesting. There are heavy signs of elven architecture. Like you can see very clear signs. But then some of the more official buildings or defensive buildings, like for example the gate and the walls, are very clearly dwarven made. And for example the streets here are very finely crafted. Or made, and and there's a general mix of the two cultures. It's a bit odd, but the cultures have mixed here. It's creating a very unique aesthetic. But as you make your way through, you eventually get to the library, and this is a very big building. It's connected to the. It's likely connected a bit into the mountain, from what you can see. as it is toward one of the cliff faces, not too far from the main like stronghold that is here. But you can see that it is heavily elven inspired, and its exterior is kind of decorated with precious metals and dark wood. On the steps, like there are steps leading up. They're very intricate words. They're finely carved, and at the top there are two more fort guards, as well as on the inside you can see many scholars and librarians just walking around.
Can Ymir hear or see a blacksmith?
Up here, make a perception check.
Guidance. 20.
20 total. You hear the distant clanging of a blacksmith, but it's not in the general area that you are in.
Ymir aimlessly wanders towards that noise while you guys go to the library.
All right.
Okay, bye, Ymir. He's gone.
I tell them where I'm going. I was like, I want to go see Guy hit metal. You guys go look at paper.
I'm gonna follow Ymir so he doesn't get lost.
Okay.
Yes, leave the two scholars to do the reading.
And if I get there, I'm literally just watching the blacksmith like hammer metal while those guys looks at book. Ymir finds that more interesting.
Wait,
Okay.
hang on. You're leaving me with the happy-go-lucky?
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
You realize Nothing against you though, Alex, but you do change a lot. It's a bit disconcerting.
Well, I like to change my look sometimes. It's fun.
I don't suppose you could cast it on other people by any chance, could you?
No, just me.
Damn. Oh well, off to the library we go then.
Yeah. You head up the stairs, and there you can see the guards are standing, waiting. And as you approach, they say, "All right, stop right there. Who are you?" Points at you, Alex.
Well, I'm new. But I was supposed to come here?
What is your name?
Right, my name. The name's, Milford.
Milford. Make a deception check.
Well, shit, here we go. Okay, that's not bad. I think I get a +6 to deception. Hold on.
Jesus Christ.
Yep, that's 21.
21.
God.
He kind of checks through a list and is like, "Oh yeah, you were supposed to come in today. Just head on in. Who's this you have with you?"
This is a friend of the Druids looking to research some things about some corruption that they're dealing with. I'm just bringing them along with because I was told that they might be of some help.
All right, just head in and don't cause any trouble. You know the drill.
Yes, sir. I walk in and I grab Enthana by the arm and just kind of nudge her forward. Let's go.
Yeah, Enthana's just sort of staring at you as if to say, "How the hell did you manage that?" That's just the sort of list. How? Not saying it, it's just the look.
Yeah, as you make your way inside, this is a very large building. there are pillars holding up the roof, and all of them are fuck. There's a word.
Intricate?
Intricately intricately carved. With many details across them, and then all along the sides there are, or in the giant chamber, there are just stacks of bookshelves throughout the chamber, and then there are just walkways in the middle. There are balconies going along the walls higher up, and you can see benches made for study around the around the library. So, yeah, what would you like to research?
I just kind of follow Enthana's lead on this because as soon as we got to the door, Alex is just like, I have no idea what I'm doing now.
Enthana's just looking around, a little awestruck at first at the immense amount of knowledge held inside this building.
Yeah.
But eventually comes out of her stupor and basically says, right, we need to find a sort of compendium.
Alright.
Like a creature compendium, basically.
Alright. So you're looking for creatures. Any specific? Because there are a lot of creatures. There are natural creatures, there are creatures of different planes, there is a massive variety.
We did find out that the creature that we fought was not from this plane. So
we did find out it was
something like
Ymir
that.
told you guys it was a fiend. I'm a total idiot. I should have came with you because I at least could have described what I sensed for you to look up. I'm a dumbass.
I don't know how much of a good description we get from Ymir, but yeah, I guess.
Although,
But it gave you some at
I
least.
would, considering I saw what happened to both Ymir's Morning Star and my sickle, or I should
Ymir's
say-
Morning Star did full damage, but you didn't notice that, I don't think.
Oh no, it's not that. It's the fact that the blood disappeared.
Oh, right, okay.
You didn't notice, Ymir didn't notice it, but Enthana noticed that the stuff that... She got a good hit on that thing. There was some black stuff on it the night before. She never cleaned it. And...
You
It's
know
not
that
there.
it's a fiend. Ymir told you
Yeah.
that it's a fiend, so you could look up them.
And at least that way as well, knowing... Can I do a sort of, would an insight check work on Enthana potentially trying to figure out why the blood would have disappeared?
You can
That would
research the
be
monster, probably.
a history or arcana check. Or no, nature or arcana.
Both of which are +1. Dang. But I doubt it would be nature because it's not of this world, so probably best to do an arcana check, right?
Yeah.
Nature exists.
I mean, nature
More
would make
world.
sense as well because it is a creature. So
Nature-
either is fine.
Nature goes everywhere. Nature's everywhere.
So
Yeah.
I could theoretically do one nature and one arcana, right?
No, you can only do one of them. You're just trying to figure out this one thing.
I'll go for the nature one then.
All right.
Could Alexius go for that Arcana check?
12.
Sure. 12. Let's see
Although
what-
Alexius never managed to get a hit off on the thing, did he?
Well,
No.
Seen the blood and stuff though after.
yeah, I got
Oh,
a
yeah.
9. So
a 9. You think that you recall something about fiends and the way that they react when damaged or killed. But you can't remember the details. You know there was something specific about it, but you'll probably figure that out later on as you study.
I'm
Right,
not
let's
here.
head towards finding out about the fiends.
I'm not
Right.
here, so I probably shouldn't be giving advice, but go ask the librarian if I have like a monster manual type thing.
And well, if Ymir was there, probably that would be a good idea. He'd probably say, "Go talk to smart lady."
I
But
mean, what's your intelligence again?
My one?
Too.
Enthana.
12 is a +1.
12 plus 1. Damn.
I've got my points in charisma and dexterity. Remember?
Oh yeah, you did. So you would know to probably ask the librarians if there's something specific you'd like to find out.
Then I shall go do that. Find someone who potentially knows where I could find information about fiends, or at the very least, maybe even night creatures as well.
Right. You approach one of the librarians. It's a blonde halfling.
Male or female?
Not a half. No, it's a halfling. It is a female halfling.
Damn.
With kind of short hair. But she kind of turns to you and asks, what are you looking for? Can this fella help you? I kind of nods towards Alyxius.
Unfortunately, this young man is still quite new. What I'm looking for is slightly a bit advanced. I'm looking for information on fiends, or possibly even night creatures.
Fiends.
It's for research for the druids with what's going on. There's a lot of really dark things going on. I'm trying to gather information so we can potentially get the druids in on it.
Right. Alright, come here. And she kind of leads you off further into the library, and then she climbs up a really tall ladder and grabs a few books from the shelf and comes back down and says, here's some basic information about and then
God, those guys.
I should have Discord closed when I'm
It's in the D20 chat. Or Roll20 chat.
Yeah, in the Roll20. I'm not buying stuff, just watching homie slap metal.
But yeah, she kind of hands you a stack of books and says, this is some of the basics about fiends. Most of fiendish creatures can be found in this book, and she hands you the first one. And it's like, here's a bit of the hierarchy and the history of the demons, and this is the same for the devils. This is most of what you could probably what you might be interested in for now. Just tell me if there's anything else you need. I'll be over here.
Would I be allowed to take this over to one of the tables on the side and just peruse it there?
Oh, one of the tables in here? Yeah, sure.
Okay. I will pick up the books and take them over to a table where I can sit down and make myself more intelligent.
All right.
I'll follow, and I will ask Enthana to specifically look into the one about devils.
All right.
Any reason why?
No particular reason.
Okay. Right.
Are you sure there's no particular reason?
I mean, if Enthana wants to try an insight check,
Very well.
You can.
So, well, she is being a bit. She is feeling a bit suspicious of you. So,
Say, this is an inside check from the DM. See, oh, that's a nat 20 on metagaming.
I just reset my D&D page. Nice, wonderful. So I just, whatever. If we get into the chance of it, I may look into it. But right now, we've got more pressing matters to deal with.
Fiends in general are both devils and demons. Generally, I believe at least. Let's see what the book says.
Pretty sure that the research will delve into both at the same time. Considering I've got the books there, I'm going to be going through it all anyway.
The first one is a devil.
Well, if Enthana is trying to do an insight check, I got a 12 for deception. So,
all right.
It'd be metagaming now if I did.
Okay.
No metagaming. All right.
No reason. I'm just. I thought the cover of this looked.
It's like in any
cooler.
sort of instance, Enthana's just going to brush it off in character. Yeah. She's going to brush it off and be like, if I come up to it, I come up to it.
I mean, Alyxius could also study. He could study the book about demons if he wants. Or
yeah, saying about that, you are a scholar.
Yeah, I look the part. I have to play it out.
In fact, why even ask me in the first place? Why don't you take a book as well? We need to look at this together anyway.
Yeah, I'll just go and I'll just sit down next to you, I guess, and then just take out the book on devils, and I guess just start reading through.
All right. I would like to. And Enthana, are you looking through the? Because there are two more. There are two books left that you have. You have the compendium on fiends, and then you have the one about demons. So you have two books to choose from.
What was that?
The one about what?
You have one about one of them is a compendium of fiends, and then the other one is about demons.
So there's two books about demons and one about fiends.
There's one book about demons, one book about devils, and one book about fiends.
Wasn't Alyxius looking at the one about demons?
No, devils.
Oh, the devils.
Yeah, I was looking at the devil.
Okay, I'll look at the one about fiends first.
All right. So roll investigation checks. For both of you.
Oh, I just froze my computer. You'll find out why in a second.
11.
Uh-oh.
I did not good.
No. Splinter?
How's a 5,000 for investigation?
What was that?
Oh, really now, Ymir?
That's a 5,252 for metagaming. From halfway across the...
Was I supposed to roll?
You're supposed to roll investigation.
I can't wait until it's my part to see if I get a better sword or not.
Oh, I'm sure it'll be soon. Pretty sure I'm going to be banging my head in these books for a while.
Alright, so I got a 12 for investigation.
God damn!
12? Oh no. So.
Memory's foggy.
Oh, that music change.
Oh yeah. It was a bit choppy. I will admit. So the question is, what exactly are you trying to find?
I'm trying to see if I can spot, from my memory, what the creature looked like. See if there was anything that either fit the description, or looked like it.
All right. So that was what you're doing, and Alyxius, you were doing what? What are you looking for exactly? What is the?
Alexius is looking into any information about tieflings.
Yeah.
As well as anything about that, like about if anything that he currently knows about the creature is like in the book or would help him identify the creature.
All right. I'm gonna double check tieflings real quick because I'm not sure exactly which one it is. It's infernal, right?
I believe tieflings are infernal.
Yeah. Infernal legacy, right? And then I just need I should know the languages and stuff, but I don't. So I don't know. Let's see here. We have infernal devils, infernal. All right, yeah. So you're trying to find out about tieflings, and
Mostly because he doesn't know a whole lot about himself because he was born about 2 years ago, so he kind of wanted to just know more about himself and.
all right. Yeah. So let's start with Enthana. You managed to find a creature that fits the description that you have. It is known as a babao, and it is a mix between devils and demons.
Spelled
now-
like that?
See?
B-A-B-A-O?
It's with a U in the end.
So that.
No, instead of the O. So it's... Yes.
Okay.
That is how it's spelled. At least I'm gonna double check now. I did write it down before. Yes. It's known as a babao. If that's how you pronounce it, I don't know. Pronunciation is weird. It is a mix between devils and demons. That's about all you can find in the compendium.
Okay.
Alyxius, you know that, or you find out that tieflings are usually born when a baby is corrupted, or I wouldn't say corrupted. Corrupted isn't quite the right word. It's kind of corrupted. They are influenced by a curse or some other sort of infernal influence, which makes a normal human baby or humanoid baby turn into a tiefling. So when they are born as tieflings. They are usually they're not unheard of before, or well, they are. They have appeared in history, but they have been at times quite rare. That's all you kind of know. from
Okay.
that.
Was there anything in there saying that they're like dangerous or
Not in particular. It says that.
Okay.
It says a little bit about that their infernal heritage kind of makes them a bit unbelievable. Like, people don't trust them a lot. People have a hard time trusting tieflings because they are so closely connected to devils. But generally, there are no reason why they should be any more aggressive or untrustworthy than normal humans or normal or other people, just in general. So,
Okay. Was there anything in the book about the creature or no?
roll another investigation check.
Okay.
If you would like to, because you guys have spent about 2 hours reading at this point.
That's another 12.
Another 12. And Thana, if you would like to move on to the book about demons, you can.
Yeah, I'll move on to the book on demons and look up information on the Babao.
Alright. You can also relay the fact that it's a babao to Alyxius to make. It's just about what DC you're trying to beat here.
Alyxius, the creature I believe that it is a Babao, and it's a cross between a demon and a devil. So if you can, look up Babao in that book.
Will do.
Alright, so roll another investigation check with Thana. Oh, 18.
Nice 18.
That's better. You know. Hold on. Alexius, you don't learn anything in particular about. You find kind of the same information that Enthana found in the first book, that they are mixed between devils and demons. But other than that, you don't learn a lot.
Okay.
Enthana, you learn that they aren't naturally occurring, or they weren't at least. When the demon lord Grazd fought against his legions, when he fought the archdevil Glacia, he was wounded, and his blood dripped onto the ground, and the Babao were born. And they are a good mix of the good from both sides. So they have the cunning of a devil, and they are as bloodthirsty as a demon. It is also known that they can weaken people just by looking at them.
Which is what happened to Ymir.
Exactly.
Did I spell those demon lord names?
Let's see. I'll just type them, or I can send them to you in DMs.
That would probably work.
That's the demon lord, and then we have. And there we go. That's the archdemon, or archdevil, even the demon lord.
Gotcha.
All right, no worries. But more than that, you don't really find out. Yeah, that's about it. You do know that there have been sightings recently about there have been sightings of these creatures recently in the region. Although there isn't any correlation between them. It's just the same kind of creature, but there have also been both demons and devils appearing. So there isn't really like did the music app crash? Probably. Oh yeah, I forgot to put in a loop. That's all. But yeah, there's no real correlation between both sides.
Okay. I think Enthana will peruse that information a bit longer, and will also pass it on to Alyxius. They'll basically talk about it amongst each other. She'll pass it over and maybe get a bit of back and forth between her and Alyxius at the same time to come to sense with what it is, basically.
Yeah. So you have spent 4 hours studying. While this is happening, Tidye and Ymir, you are making your way over to the blacksmith. And as you get to the blacksmith, it is a dwarven. It's a heavily dwarven style building, and in the actual smithy, there is a dwarf standing, just hammering away.
Ymir just stands and watches him hammer away.
Right.
I asked the blacksmith what type of weapons he's got.
So you're looking for weapons, are you?
The best weapons.
Well, I got some mighty fine weapons here. Sorry, my brain thing.
Great. Do you have a long sword? Because I love using long swords.
Alright, the long sword, that's a normal long sword, or a long sword for in elf proportion, or in fairy proportions?
No, I want a straight up long sword that's bigger than me. I'm just kidding.
So like a bastard sword.
I'm just kidding. No, I want that does fit the fairy.
Alright, I'll see what I can find. He goes back to the into the shop and kind of rummages around for a bit, and then he comes out with a short one. He's like, "Oh, this is just a normal short sword, but if you're small like you are, then this should be fine for you."
So is this like a regular long sword? This doesn't have any special attributes?
No, I'm just a blacksmith. I'm not an enchanter.
Oh, you don't have a sword that's a long sword +1, one that's a finer material made?
I mean, I haven't made one of those in a while. If you'd like me to try to make one, I can give it a shot, but it's gonna be a pricey sword.
Okay, question for musical.
Yes.
With that persuasion check, then could I use that as a as him to kind of make my blade better and sharper to give it the +1?
I'll tell you what, there are some materials that I can use to make swords hit better, but I think you if you can provide the material, I can make your sword better. Yeah.
Deal. I'll make sure to bring him back, and I want to shake his hand. But I want to shake hand with strength.
All right. Roll a strength check, I suppose. Just a d20 and add your strength modifier.
A nat 20, so it's a 23 total.
He kind of reaches out to grab your hand, and then he like shakes your hand. And he's like, "Ow, shit! Careful with those hands."
Hey, sorry. I'm just a strong fairy.
I can tell.
And then I'm just gonna put a note in my D&D character sheet to come back to him.
All right. Cool. Is that your business finished at the blacksmith?
Does the blacksmith sell like armor as well, or is he just only for swords?
Wait, you said armor?
Yeah.
No, he sells armor as well.
Okay, hold on one second. I'm gonna look up the armors that are sold so that I can just kind of pick what I need.
Wait, sorry, what was that?
Oh, I'm looking up on the internet to see like what types of armors there are, just so I can,
All right.
Okay. Cool beans. Ooh. Alright, I know. Damn, that's just a lot of gold. So I guess I do have to wait till afterwards. Son of a gun.
Alright,
I'm good. I was just seeing some of the things, but like, gosh dang, that plate armor that I want is fucking 1,500 gold.
Yeah, I know it's expensive to make,
I understand, sir. I just wish I had more money at the time being. But all right, I'll just stay next to Ymir. I'm just gonna float onto his shoulder, and then I'm just gonna chill on his shoulder.
Alright. Are you still standing there just watching him?
Yeah, I'm just watching.
No.
Ymir thinks this is more interesting than the library.
Okay. Cool. So, I mean, it's been about 20 minutes or so since you left the two other members of your group. So you're, and they're gonna be gone for 4 hours. So, are you just gonna stand there watching for 4 hours?
Ymir probably would.
The dwarf kind of looks at you weird and asks, like, "What?
Alright,
Why are you just standing there?"
Ymir's a Forge killer. You just told loves Forge. This actually makes sense.
Yeah.
You're just watching. Ymir just tells him, "I like Forge. Forge make me feel good."
He kind of looks at you a bit weird and then kind of just goes back to hammering.
I know Forge. Can I have shot? Let me hammer.
Sure, let's go for it. Are you just... Or what are you trying to do here? Are you trying to just hammer at... No, wait, actually, make a persuasion check.
Guidance.
God damn that spell.
I love it. It's not gonna matter probably though. Oh, maybe 12.
This is like... I mean, I'm kind of busy here. I'm working on, I have a job to do.
Okay, if he doesn't
Perhaps
let
some
me,
other time.
I'm still gonna stand there, and cause I didn't do it after my long rest, I'm gonna use the blessing of the forge thing, and I think it takes like an hour. So in front of him, I'm just gonna imbue magic into my weapon.
All right, cool. He kind of takes a look over it from time to time. And he seems genuinely interested in what you're doing. But he doesn't say anything.
You.
Alright. He doesn't really say anything and just keeps working.
Ymir just stands and watched, I guess, unless the fairy tries to pull him away.
After 4 hours or so, the two scholarly people, or what I don't know what I should call the two of you, Enthana and Alyxius, come find you guys. So you have now reconvened.
Hi, friends. Fire warm.
Fire warm.
So what'd y'all find out?
Oh, go ahead, Enthana.
I think we should head back to the inn before we talk about this in the open, honestly.
You sound like
Maybe
All
get-
right.
Maybe get something
Let
to eat
the
as well.
scholar escort us all out of this. And I'll just kind of start walking everyone out.
Alright.
Well, actually, now that I think about it, this guy's stuff only lasts for an hour. We were there for 4 hours, so
Oh,
I'd probably just look like a tiefling by now.
I mean, you can redo the disguise, right?
Right, but I'd have to like get up from reading and like, go hide somewhere because I don't want anyone to see
I
me while I do it.
guess
So at that point, I would just let it drop and I just wouldn't
actually,
change
I got
back.
an idea. I got an idea to sort of fix that a little bit. How
Yeah?
about when Enthana first notices that, she takes off her cloak and puts it over Alyxius instead, so that he's not going to cause any particular problems in the library, because we don't need that.
But we do
So,
not.
Alyxius is wearing Enthana's cloak at this precise moment,
All right.
and Enthana's just in plain old leather. So we're heading over to the inn again. The Blue Pearl.
Yeah. And as you guys are making your way back to the Blue Pearl Inn, we're gonna pick up there next week. Because it's getting late.
That was
good.
But that always happens.
Yeah.
Getting good.
I mean, we've been at you guys for like we spent about an hour and a half, almost 2 hours in combat.
with no enemies there.
Yeah.
There was like one enemy there, and then it just took so long because he ran away.
And Tidye almost killed the child as well.
Yeah.
Fuck that child. Stop.
No,
talking.
let's not fuck the child!
You don't worry about the child, alright? Fuck him. He's gone.
No, let's not fuck them!
Jesus Christ.
But I will say that was still a lot of fun, though. Maybe we shouldn't have taken the child
Oh, yeah,
up on
sure.
the roof.
Yeah, I feel like maybe leaving the child on the ground would have been a good idea. Or maybe when the monster showed up, they would just be like, okay, now go away, it's time to fight.
Or put him in the bucket.
Just didn't move.
Just
If
tap
he
the barrel.
he didn't complain. That would have been nice.
Oh, you did kind of drop him. That's why he was complaining.
Well, if he would have just shut his mouth and let me just do my work, we would have been okay.
You slipped. Your hand slipped.
Well, that's not my fault. That's because he didn't hold on tight enough.
Your slipped. You are the one responsible for his well-being. You just dropped it.
Let's hope the fairy doesn't have any kids.
Yeah. Yeah.
But considering the fact that now we've just had the Goliath and fairy alone together, and now the tiefling and the elf alone together, people will probably end up starting to talk.
Possibly.
But oh well. It's like we can't have too much we can't have too much panic going on. We don't need suddenly a tiefling appearing in the middle of the high-class area and potentially getting us thrown out.
I mean, it's not that there aren't tieflings, and tieflings have kind of started to be a bit respected, but
one just suddenly appearing when they were initially looking like someone else would not be.
Yeah, that wouldn't be as good.
Nah, we were okay.
Well, obviously you two were. You were on Ymir's shoulder, and Ymir was showing off his magical prowess and enchanting his morning star.
I feel like Tidye, with being the everyone's focus, they'd be paying attention to Tidye instead.
Actually, yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Hey.
So basically what we're doing, we're heading back to the inn, where before we head up to the room, we're all going to eat, and this time Tidye will actually have to come join us while we talk, rather than just immediately go into the barracks.
Well, you don't need me.
Well, that's going to have to be saved for next week.
Oh yes, at least I've got put down a few notes so that at least we can remember what we found out in those damn books.
Yeah.
Awesome. Alright, guys, well, my fiance was calling me in the middle of that, so I'm gonna bounce out there. It was fun playing with y'all. I'm excited for next week.
Always going to be exciting.
Same here. I gotta get going, guys. See ya.
Take it easy, everyone. Thank you for a great game.
Yeah, thanks for DMing, man. That was fun. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Right, tomorrow I will spend trying to fix what I can of group 1s. Pretty sure I can get it sorted, but we'll see. Even if it just means